inspired. You see that they are pinging the red buff as well. In regards to, hey, maybe there's vision right there. I will try to.
All right, Milkman time.
All in all, that's
how's LCK doing?
FPX, because they've managed to do
is LCK a banger?
What they wanted initially, which was to have Jax mirror the Xin Zhao.
What the fuck is going on? Holy shit! They're partying over in LCK.
Those little things can matter, especially because the Jax isn't the fastest of jungle clears, especially on things like the Krugs and the Raptors. Just take him a little bit longer to. Doesn't have as many AoE abilities, but does prefer.
All right, let's see it.
Womp on the Gromp, and the
Milkman, he's just gonna full clear like he does every game, and then just walk into river and kill everyone. That will be the plan.
The Kalista will have priority in the bot lane for the first few levels. It's kind of why you pick the Kalista, just because you have such an incredibly powerful early game.
Jaju K'Sante, bro. He's the GOAT K'Sante.
I'm gonna keep in my eyes, like you said, on these junglers, where they push their priority, where they want to make action happen. And
there's actually no... Wait, he's not going on hit Varus. No on hit Varus versus... versus K'Sante. It's kind of crazy. It's actually gonna be pretty hard for him to kill anyone. Life just headbutted the cannon out of the turret range to hold the wave. A Vikla trading. Okay, walked into the queue.
Oh, the ward plant, blast cone. Oh, the ward. No, the ward plant is. Oh, sorry. The blast cone is the one that. It's not pop blossom. It's. Oh my lord! I know this word. I know this term.
Scryer's bloom.
I'm so annoyed. I learned these when they first came out. I spent ages learning them. It's like the honey fruit, the blast cone.
Scryer's bloom. See, that's why I get paid the big bucks right there, chat.
But I do agree with.
I'm sorry I did this to you.
It's actually gonna really annoy me. But we are gonna see Milky Way no longer with Smite, but a 3-man.
Oh, Milky Way's in the river at level 4. Oh, he's just gonna win the whole game. Like it happens every single game, bro. What'd I tell you, bro? What'd I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? That's a triple kill from Milky Way. Okay, never mind. They gave one to Care. What did I tell you, bro? He's gonna full clear, end up in the river level 4, and he's just gonna kill everyone. This is just how Milky Way's games go every single time, bro. He's got insane plot armor. It just doesn't matter.
Finding him later on in a skirmish like this, Jax is the strongest champion right
It's so mentally ill, bro.
He's also one camp ahead at this point, but the biggest problem for our A is that usually these fights were
it's so mentally ill.
Top side of the map, where they could play towards Jaju roaming down, where they could play towards Vikla having the first step into the river, but that wasn't the case. That very quickly became a
he's just the protagonist. Everything he does works.
FPX, and now this Kalista will most likely suffer towards the both side of the map. Let's see this again. That's 3 members of our A, and if you look towards the top side of the river,
nice from Life.
Already walking down a very great lockup right there from Life, and even though Zora's re-engage was also pretty good, your Xin Zhao is already dead. You see Care flashes in as well to try not only get away from Vikla, but also participate in this fight and get them more kills. And it is going to be the case. However, now that Annie is...
That's too suspicious, bro. Everything he does works. How is it possible?
You could potentially see some shenanigans going on in the middle, trying to punish the Annie that has no flash. However, I just looked over on my left side, and Vikla just
he lost his.
To potentially a Milky Way gang.
Yep, Milky Way found himself.
I didn't even use his flash. Somehow he didn't use his flash, and Borderline got a triple kill. It's just impossible, but he did it somehow.
Trade as well into the spot side. This is the
full grubs.
Scryer's bloom, by the way, is the plant. It was the name I could not remember, but I mean,
get coffee.
Just a great start from FPX, and it's why, honestly, like we're you know, normally when we come into these seasons and we have a player who's doing exceptionally well, like Milky Way, generally speaking, if the rest of his
tune in 5 minutes into the game, Milky Way has a shutdown already. Yep, happens every time.
It's no longer kind of like a, oh, he's an amazing player. You know, like Xiaoshu is a great example of that, where, you know, he is a great top laner. However, the rest of his team isn't really able to kind of force up with him. Milky Way, however, has found himself where the team is stepping up with him. They are building fantastically well as a unit, and it does feel like right now, awesome.
They're bringing the whole world bot.
Close to being taken out there by the piercing shot, but this is a team where FPX, like Life in that last engage, exceptionally good.
Yeah, let's take the camp. Zone enemy 80 carry and take the camp. Nice.
This is just smart, good, clean League of Legends from FPX, and it's why a lot of us here.
Yeah, they're actually becoming a good team. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, and that's why I was very worried when it came to the drafting phase, right? For RA, you do have the chance to go for things like Zyra, Ezreal, like something that's a little bit more safe when it comes to the bot lane, and play for your strong side that has been giving you all these Ws throughout the season. FPX playing so cleverly into shutting down that bot lane. A few of the AD carry bans came through. They took the strongest one of that list for
You stream LOL on your ball sack now? Nah, I didn't get the set up yet.
Especially through that early skirmish.
Tomorrow.
Early on towards the bot side of the map, we did mention how it's
Ball sack stream coming, bro.
Really difficult for Kalista to play the game. Now Live does have the Hex Flash through that wall. There is ult on Ari.
Trying to just get his ult.
They were waiting for maybe an overextension.
Everything Milky Way does works. Just full clears and he just goes into the bottom river and just kills the whole team. I don't know why it happens every game.
So wait to see now, maybe a little bit of vision reveal. Gonna be caught up there. Yep, there's all three of them.
Ungin Berlin Zoo. Oh, that's where you came.
Nice spectra from the Kalista, just to make sure that they have full information of it. But so far so good here for FBX RA. Though they need to try and figure out
new
what's
sack
going on.
member. I'm here for it.
Against WE, like you said in our pregame, start
Stack
to look
arc
around the top side. Look to make plays happen around Xiaoshu with Nayu kind of comboing up with him. So we'll see if that ends up being the play here for the side
Knowing you.
of RA, or if FPX are going to start rolling them around, because FPX are just bot lane focused all the time. Like that's such a bad time.
You know, like FPX, likable underdogs that have insane rookie talent. Yeah, I mean they have one insane rookie talent.
I think it's time to stop playing around with Vikla.
Can't believe Duck Dom and Life are actually having a renaissance. Oh, it's CQ3'd. He's dead. Oh, he's just dead.
Oh, Xiaolu, who should be getting away from this.
What did Zhao? Wait, what did Xiaoshu do?
It's all good, but that was a little bit of a mistake there from the top laner of RA. I think he maybe thought that the kill was already confirmed. It was.
What the hell did Xiaoshu do? He almost sold the kill. Free kill.
Yeah, I thought maybe he could actually get out right there, but this is a little bit of a breath towards the top side of the map.
And Milky Way is still just farming.
Turnaround for them.
I'm gonna just look for grubs.
There is no flash anymore, so getting a plate towards your Cassante. We did mention that Xiaoshu is one of the strongest players in this lineup for.
Flash, yeah, he shouldn't have flashed. He should have known as soon as he got WQ3'd, he was dead.
Onto Casante, getting to shove that wave underneath the tower, putting that Renekton behind could potentially be an opening for you to play towards the top side of the map. Again, there was an opening right there for where Kara did not have his flash available, where they weren't necessarily able to capitalize onto this. And the very scary part is that Milky Way must be very, very close to his Trinity Force at this point in time. You see how he's constantly trying to farm his jungle, trying to get as much far ahead from the Zinza as possible. Every single time
this guy's no flash.
In the lane, they fall behind in CS.
Yeah.
Oh, just a little bit too little too late there from Milky Way. Feel like he was just trying to make sure he didn't have to flash. Probably wasn't going to get the kill anyway, even if he flashes over.
There's no way his merch treads.
But it does mean that the Spirit Rush is now down. Priority is given over to the side of FBX towards the mid and the top side, which means we could see 6 grubs being picked up here by FBX.
Hey, Milky Way will just start up grubs. 6 grubs, pretty OP.
Where they know that Milky Way is going to be towards the top side of the map to try and put down.
Oh, never mind, they're looking mid. This is good.
Oh, you cannot walk there, Vikla.
Yeah, Vikla is gonna have to make.
Duck Dom is getting caught though.
On the bot side, Duck Dom gets caught out on the rotation.
They have to just go back and do grubs now. They wanted to turn this into a potential Drake play, probably.
You see them trying to go for stuff, but RA playing respectfully. Vikla didn't even lose his flash in that mid lane, so right now it is still RA making the more positive trades around the map.
I'm not sure what happened to Duck Dom, how he was walking in the jungle, why he was walking in the jungle, first of all, but that was a huge shutdown going to the side of Asuna.
Life actually hold that?
This Kalista is going to have to come out of lane huge because you
Life is the homie. Milky Way ever had a negative game? No, he like literally just hasn't had a bad game yet. Kind of crazy. He just performs every game.
Just wraps around him. Duck Dom has nowhere to go, and honestly, they were trying to possibly wrap around the second he saw Vikla overextend. They saw Vikla overextend in the mid lane. Trying to wrap around.
Duck Dom had flash, but there was nowhere to go.
However,
Milky Way will spike on Triforce. Probably give this Drake, fight the next.
You did know that you were a little bit alone.
I mean, I don't think you really get outscaled, but you don't actually like outscale them that hard. Well,
and that's a pretty good start for them.
Ari is kind of like broken right now.
When that gets completed, it's going to be pretty strong for them to just take.
No, you're literally just Twitch chat.
Stop fighting for this neutral objective. However,
his name is Nayu. Oh my God, she's Twitch chat.
Eclipse already completed for that Renekton.
That's what every Twitch chatter says. Why is that guy's name Anal You?
Yeah, big item completions, as you mentioned.
Awesome is just awesome. Oh my god, she's Twitch chat. She's girliest. That is what it is. Everyone always says that in my chat. Ain't no way.
At the moment is going to make that dragon defense very, very difficult. Just having so many of those piercing arrows constantly coming in. Bigla will take a shot there onto Care, who
how did he know he was on this team? Can Milky Way carry this somehow? He's on it. Awesome. Oh, he gets peeled. It's actually not that easy of a fight. Oh, Jalahu. Okay, Jalahu. It's kind of smurfing. Ah, they fight well together as a team here. This is just insane spike for Milky Way, though. Yeah, life is dead. All right, he's just 4-0 again. Yeah, he's just the protagonist.
As they look to try and maybe turn back towards the dragon.
4-0
That's
and 1 for Milky Way.
It's crazy. Crowdy said yesterday, he's like, Milky Way is just having the best split that anyone's ever had. It's actually just the best split of all time by anyone ever. Yeah, pretty much. Just everything he does works. Sits in this bush, dodges out on the rel ult, goes on Callista, chugs Callista. Okay, gets knocked back, kites. Goes for Nayu, kills him. I don't know, it just looks so easy.
He just instantly turns around, trying to get rid of that threat in the backline. But again, very great zoning by Milky Way with these jacks.
I mean, life should have waited for the unstoppable to be done to him, but probably dead there either way. Santeing.
They did manage to grab that dragon after this particular fight as well, and this jack is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. However, we did say that a win condition for the set of RA was going to be this Callista. I don't know how you're gonna pilot this Callista into the late game, into the
all over them.
Ari,
nope.
Sorry, an Annie, a Jax, a Renekton playing in your face.
Yeah, this is the thing. If the Callista gets caught without flash, or even without flash and cleanse, to be perfectly honest, they're dead. Counter-Strike, the Ruthless Predator, the Chain of Corruption, and Annie Stun, and Alistair, like, everyone has something to stop the Callista from jumping.
Yeah, I mean, he's just been playing, like, normal stuff, too. He's playing, not only does he just play, like, the Jax, the Kindred, like, carry picks, but he can just play, like, Xin Zhao. He needs to play Viego, he can play it. Play whatever he needs. Lee Sin. Oh, okay. Asim kind of is in trouble. Jalahu, that's a kite. Oh, man, Jalahu is just dead. Oh, Vikla. Vikla just dead. Okay, they killed Vikla on the back. They didn't use Annie ult yet. Annie can carry this. So Milky Way is going to start this, and they're going to look to double flank here. This is really good. This is really good double flank. Oh, bad timing. But it was a really good play. Okay, Milky Way is like 1 HP. Had to flash out. Along for E. He can go back in when he has E. Man, Kara actually blew it. He went on K'Sante when K'Sante's W was on. He could have just went at any other time. Or he could have just went for Zora and Nayu. They grouped for a second.
Very early on, and take him out of the fight was huge for them. You did say, hey, if they maybe ignore us,
and Jalahu just like was flanking, but he just couldn't actually go in here.
They can win the fight. And that was exactly the case, because while this is going on our screens, please look at your minimap.
I mean, life ulted here, and he had no Q, so what happened here? How did Vikla end up inting here?
Vikla jumps in for the taunt. He insta cleanses, turns it around. We did say
well played from Duckdom, I guess. I don't know.
This Pharos was going to be, so the fact that this flank got discarded that quickly from the side of FPX.
I mean, if he did, like, it was kind of unlucky. If he did that during the W, or like before the W, then they would just would have one-shot Jiaoju and just completely wiped the fight. It's pretty unlucky.
Especially after T-Burst is down and there is no threat of that anymore. Asim is allowed to walk forward and play these fights.
Pretty close game though. And RA has been on like a, I wouldn't say win streak, but they've been on like the come up. Been 4-4 in their last 8 series. Had some pretty big wins for them, at least. Yeah, I'd say their last win was pretty big over WE.
And losing things like the chain of corruption.
A WE win. They beat AL as well.
Is going to start to hurt FBX, and now we
beat RNG, beat TT. Bad losses too, but whatever.
But it's a pretty even game right now. A dragon apiece, about 500 or so gold in favor of RA. This game is all but over, all but not over, I suppose. All but done, if you will. To kind of say that, like, RA, they're putting up a semi-decent fight here, despite Milky Way getting so many advantages.
Absolutely, and I love the vision control they have towards the bot side of the map. The entire bot side quadrant of Milky Way.
What's the build going to be from Milky Way this game? Looks like he needs a Sterax.
They had their Ari towards the bot side of the map.
I guess.
Single bit of information.
I have no one building Frozen Heart. Frozen Heart would be not bad this game. Frozen Heart versus Callista's in.
Exactly where life was. There is no threat for this Ari, which, in other words, it's fine because worst comes to worst, you lose your ult if you're Ari in a side lane and you get jumped upon. But it is so crucial here to have that ult for the next fight coming in 20 seconds. It is going to
wins late game. I mean, I don't think there's like a clear winner late game here.
For Vikla.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Get a bit of damage, a lot more than a bit.
Okay.
Force out ult for ult.
And he goes ult for ult.
A bit more utility based. You just kind of drop it down whenever you really feel like it. 3 seconds till dragon spawns. Might not.
I think it's good for Annie to do this generally. Ult for ult is good. Annie can still provide value in a team fight without ult. Ahri is kind of useless without ult.
That's going to be Vikla coming back in on top of this one, and I don't think this Rift Herald's going to do a hell of a lot, to be perfectly honest. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to get the full charge off, which means they're not going to be able to get much else out. Actually, maybe they're able to go for it. Yes, okay, they get about half a turret down.
Okay, Jiaozhu is here.
Xiaoshu means they are going to be able to defend and fight for this dragon.
How long for ultis? Vikla is half. Care is... I mean, it's going to come out. I think Vikla's actual will come up a little bit before Care's ult.
Care does still have flash. But there is cleanse of the side of Asum. However, Ahri ultimate is so important in trying to
good poke. Good poke. Vikla's is like super low now. This is also a pretty dangerous Drake. Ocean Drake with the slow. Not that easy to leash. I think what FPX need to do is they need to have people flank kick. Somebody needs to go on the bot side of the fight. I think it should be Xiaolahu probably. Or Life.
But he doesn't actually go past it, so he's just in the back of the pit. Xiaolahu is walking around, does get charmed, and a fair bit of damage onto him. The Q3 from the Cassante.
They got Ren Spite. Good Ren Spite from them. Oh, combo. Milkman is just getting absolutely gangbanged. Flashed onto Asum. He actually got him somehow. They lost the fight though. Dude, RA, bro. Nice engage from Rel. Rel got like everyone there. Dom just died, didn't even get his ult off. Bro, this Callista is just fed now.
Well, and ironically, had taken care of that because he was keeping tabs on where Zora was the end.
Oh my god, he took a turret shot. He might be dead. He has flash, actually. Maybe he has to flash. Flash for flash is not good for Renekton, though. Renekton's flash way more important.
Not willing to give it to him, so flash for flash, and you will take that trade as RA, because again, a flash-less Renekton gives him very.
This Cassante is looking like a problem, though.
But let's have a look at this one here, because like you said, Zora just getting a fantastic engage on the backside of this one.
Yeah, and Care was keeping him at bay. The stun came through, but the second Care...
I mean, that was just an insane angle from Zora.
And Zora knows she doesn't have his stun available. He gets a fantastic 5-man ult onto this fight. Now, of course, Asum right here tries to get in a little bit too deep.
Oh, they're scrapping. Life is just dead. He has no ult. I think FBX is going to lose this game, bro. Looks pretty hard to win.
These are starting to become more and more frequent. It's no longer a close fight. It's RA pushing FBX back, getting the advantages, making sure they're coming out on top of these skirmishes. I will say
they do have 6 scrubs, so they can pressure side. But the Cassante is actually unbreakable right now for Renekton. Renekton is just going to have to roam and team fight. And he has no flash, so I don't know how he's supposed to do it. I think FPX, what they need to do is they need to have people more split up.
Absolutely.
They need to be looking for like flanks and stuff. Or they need to full commit on Rel, like if she's out of Callisto ult range, like she was in the last fight.
Ended up going down, and he's one of your face checkers as well in case you do lose vision control. Alistar is going to be the first one
Oh.
looking into that brush. Trying to get
What do you mean it's not an owl?
the map. So right now, RA, I think there is
My
a little
owl.
bit of confidence in them moving forward. And
I'm your
also,
owl.
I
Why?
believe
'Cause I'm
the
old?
pros, their vision control has been
Nice.
absolutely
Thank you.
impeccable to allow Vikla to play aggressive like this, to push down the waves, to get into the river, to
Nice. Renekton can't even skirmish versus Jalahu right now.
and I feel like for FPX, they do need to find ways to fight around this Kalista. They need to make sure they pin down the Kalista. Care cannot use his stun for anyone else.
Care.
Because the second his stun is down,
Yeah.
you see that RA do find
There waits the
these
stun.
pockets, these windows of opportunity to try
And there's value here
engage
too.
full
I mean, it looks
farm
like
activers.
it's really hard for them to play unless they get like unless they outplay them. They need to flank or FPX needs Duck Dom to land like insane poke before the fight. Just chunk somebody to like 1 HP.
Tool. You want to try and isolate, get picks, use the counter strike to bait in someone like Asum or maybe even Nayu to build some kind of damage profile onto them afterwards when they've blown so much of their auto attacks onto you. It's not really the team fighting setup that you want.
Give turret here.
Great team fight.
I mean, Drake in 120. 3K gold lead for RA.
Great follow up as well with Xiaoshu and Vikla. So this is a team that is
It looks like a pretty hard fight, to be honest.
And for FPX, if you do not respect that, you will get caught out in these fights.
This guy, I mean, Jax probably needs a Sterax this game
because it's a lethality
for some
it's
tenacity.
Jax going full bruiser. This isn't really going to be a team fighting setup for you.
However, you do have a lot of opportunities for damage on the side of FPX. So even though for RA, you're like...
In RA, if they don't have the position they like, they could always just go towards Baron during it.
On the side of RA,
They can play the Baron game with Kalista. Looks like they're comfortable doing the Smite Rend. So many teams are just like incapable of doing this.
It was pretty easy for Jalahu to actually get that 1v3 under his belt. So there are so
They
many
poke off
damage
Zora's
on the side of FPX that if one
Celestial
Jalahu
opposition. There they go.
perhaps
Hey, they got it.
lands from the side of FPX,
This time it's
there
different
is
though. They have
so
set up.
much damage that they can burn down anyone from RA stepping forward. Now, of course, if you can get a very early Zinza ultimate and burn it down here from Nayu before he walks into this dragon fight, that would be great. But again, I think all eyes on Care, making sure that you do keep your stun for the very crucial moments, being a threat right here would be huge for him.
And Care going for the
Jax can't carry this, but maybe the Milkman can. It's just about like team versus team. You won't be able to like 1v9 or anything.
That is the basic of what he's going for. Flashback for Doc Dam as they look for a
Can they get his ult? They're trying to just play for Kalista ult here. Oh, Zora kind of inted here. Milky Man. The Milkman didn't get fucked here. Okay, hold on, hold on. Oh, wait, he got a good combo? Wait. They're going to win the fight. They're going to win the fight. Oh, it's just plot armor. Ah, Milky Way just has plot armor. The Milkman. Have you seen the Milkman?
You are not gonna win this. We are still pushing. We are still able to fight these fights.
How will you do
some? Nectin was disgusting in that team fight.
Do that dance.
That was such a well-played fight.
Yeah, you do.
on the side of
Can I get you
FPX.
coffee?
The way they played the back and forth. I'm also going to explain
Oh,
what their
never mind.
replay plays right here, but very well played from them. They take both carries
I don't
down
dance,
from RA.
dude.
There is a wild K'Sante, however, in the jungle as well, who is pretty
And
low
wait,
HP.
that
Just
delayed
don't
kill
worry
on
about it.
K'Sante is so good they can turn that into a Baron.
It's going to be fine, but again, for FPX, these were the fights that we're looking for. These were the overextensions from the side of RA.
Love the Milkman. Everyone loves the Milkman.
Quick to pull the trigger to punish. They're gonna pull the TPs in right here. The double.
Yeah, the delay K'Sante death was actually pretty bad. Xiaoju should have tried to die quickly.
Instead of RA have respawned.
Yeah, like this is the thing. You had
Oh, I mean, this is a pretty good Baron, I think. Duck Dom is positioning pretty well. Changes his position to topside here. I think you definitely do this, bro. Just have Alistar's own, do the Baron, and then try to live after. That's it. Yep, that's it. Oh, you can actually fight. Oh, Care got a really good ult. Ah, Jax just gets 3 kills. Ah, he's just 7-1 again. Ah, he's just the fucking protagonist. Just give him this kill as well, bro. Just give him this kill as well. Life has combo soon. Milky Way will get the fucking kill.
FPX are so good at capitalizing upon RA's movement on the map. They
Oh, he didn't get the kill, damn.
by killing that Cassante later on. They ignored him for the entire
I don't know,
time.
like
In their
FPX,
jungle,
they're
but
actually
knew
just
that
a
if
good
they
team
killed him
now.
late enough, they could turn straight
That's
to
right.
Baron. Cassante would be dead. 25 seconds was all they needed on these death timers to pull the trigger. Let's watch this again. They do catch Zora against that wall, but look how fast after they engage on Zora, they pull backwards. Look at Care and Doctam instantly moving backwards because they know that Zora was going to re-engage on them. So staying out of that ultimate vicinity was huge for them. And here's where Zhao Lahu puts down the damage. We mentioned how many threats in terms of damage FPX.
He does not lose plot armor. I mean, this game was actually like not poorly played by RA, by the way. Like RA actually played a pretty solid game. Like they made mistakes in like the final fight, but they had some good setups and they had some good plays during the game. Like that's what I like about these types of teams. Like even though RA, they started 0-4, like it's easy for a team to give up. Like they actually are fighting back and not just like trying they have like some level of pride, and it still feels like they're trying to improve every single game and they're trying to like win every single series, even if they suck, or even if things were looking doomed. And like legitimately, I mean, they've got like, I mean, beating WE and AL, those are like decent wins, and they've put up more of a fight versus FPX than like IG did in the game that they played.
We're in control. RA were the ones coming out on top, and now look at Vikla. He just has to back
6 grubs and Baron though, it's so hard to play.
He's gonna die.
Very good push right here from FPX as well. Mid lane, bot lane. They've taken.
Meanwhile, meanwhile, Rogue just they just look like, oh, they're like, oh my god, it's so difficult to play.
He's already on his way to take care of that wave. That's already slow pushing.
I just want to be done with the split, bro. The split sucks.
Take care of the last standing gold, as you
Hate that shit.
As well on the map, which is a pretty successful Baron. 30 more seconds onto them. They're looking for an IU right there. That's in corruption.
Good ult from Zin.
Corruption did land, but it did force out the Crescent Guard. Now you're kind of re-engaged. Such kind of survivability isn't really there for the side of Nayu. It's just kind of wind becomes lightning his way through this. Yeah, Vikla. It's just, there's not a lot you can really do about it, to be honest with you. He's just getting hit with Q after Q after Q, and Duckdom with this build can just stay in the backside. Flash cleanse available to him. Even if you try and engage on him, it's just not going to stick.
Beat KC though? Nice, bro. What an accomplishment. They beat KC. They couldn't beat BDS with a fucking 3 Drake 5k gold lead or something.
But they know for the side of FPX, they cannot over pressure right here because there is quite a bit of wave clear on the side of Ari, especially when you have that Ari in the lane. And they do not have that Baron buff available to them anymore. 1 minute is going to be so point for both of these teams actually, and Ari are probably going to have to look for a fight right here. 5,000 is the goal difference between the two, and the two most scary members that you have to worry about if you are FPX are going to be that Renekton and that Jax that can actually dive towards that backside. For Asum, he does have his splash and his cleanse available. We mentioned how important it is to have both going into these teamfights, and I feel like this particular teamfight that we're about to witness, if RA choose to take that one, is going to be game-breaking.
LEC is overrated? LEC is definitely not overrated. I think LEC is like kind of appropriately rated right now. Like most people realize that G2 is just like by far the best team, and they're like the only hope of the region, and that everyone else is like not that great, which is pretty accurate, I would say. Like, I don't know. I don't think Mad Lions is like a bad team, but all I'm saying is like, look, they're the second best team in Europe. I would like to see them play a series against RA. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that RA would beat Mad Lions every time. I'm not saying that RA would just beat them like a fucking drum, but I'm saying that it might be kind of close.
This could have been a huge scalp for them. It would have been only one game, but again, a massive momentum shift for them. Unfortunately for them, they're just not in a position to risk such a game, such a season on a dragon fight like that, especially if it's not the soul. Deathcap gets finished up now for Vikla. A minute's time, that's where you make your final stand. All summoners available, full 5v5 front to back.
I do like the decision right here made by RA, as you mentioned. However, I wish they would have pushed that vision a little bit further deep into the jungle. A TP from the area is a flank. A TP from the Cassante with the flank could have made a huge difference right here playing into this particular comp of FPX, which does have the Annie and the Varus in the backline. So a very creative flank from the Ari could do a lot of work for the side of RA. However, this is not going to be the case. I feel like they do have a little bit of vision in the river that has not been cleared out. So many control wards, but it has not been cleared out by RA. And now you can't just face check that. He will anyway. Luckily enough, there was no one in that particular brush, but they do have the vision from the 2 control wards at the top.
Wait, what happened? Did I miss something?
All right.
The Baron is not going down, and FPX are going to choose to push that mid lane wave first.
But FPX just got their Drake. Is that what happened?
See if they can catch somebody in the top.
Milky Way is actually pretty strong here. I mean, the only person that can do real damage to him is Vikla.
FPX are pushing their vision as well, knowing that the fight is not.
Which probably just means that he's completely okay.
Want to try and just, you know, walk in on you, catch somebody on a bad rotation or such. That one ward that was sitting right beside the Baron Piff will be taken away, or at least be spotted. But FPX not willing to fully commit to it just yet. They recognize that mid lane tier 1 still being up gives them such value. Shurelia's Revelry does get popped. Everyone just kind of backs away. Milky Way did take a fair chunk of damage, but he should be able to take those Raptors and heal back up, and we go back to the Baron dance.
Oh, you actually got it.
Yeah, both of these teams are playing it so slow. It's only 3,500 gold.
Oh, so he was, where was he?
But everything lives and dies by Asim's spear in this particular game for RA. He is the main damage dealer for this team. They need to make sure that Asim never gets.
So he kind of gives Kanavi Spring 2020 rookie vibes. I mean, he's just having a split like unlike anything we've seen before. He just has like an insane split every, like he has an insane game every game. It's so weird. I've never seen anything like it. Actually, just like the best split anyone's ever had in OPL.
That he's the only real person who can walk forward and take that hit. Has TP as well, should he need to get back in a jiffy. Should be able to pick up maybe a pink ward or so just before he comes in. But no, I'm going to go full Giant Spell for the moment. Chain of Corruption goes down onto Zora.
Not a good ult from Duck Dom. Should just be playing to Chunk. They need more of a flank here. This is not good from Life. Life kind of griefed it, but decent from Care. Jalahu getting jumped on. Jalahu has to ult. Pretty well played by him. Pretty well played. They can kill Zhaoju. It will be good. You have to just... Oh! Never mind. Milky Way's trying to go on other people. He has no E. This is when Milky Way is killable. Oh, he's just Sundered Sky procking everyone, though. Oh my god. Yeah, this fight is so sketchy.
Milky Way still alive, but Victor,
Milky Way has to just go mid.
Triple kill. They can't take the Baron because they're only 2 men, and Milky Way's still alive.
Damn, Milky Way actually got charmed there. Pretty hard.
They were pushing waves back and forth. And you mentioned how important the death cap was for the RA. The reason why they dropped that 3rd dragon, the reason why RA did not fight, did not contest, and gave it over to FPX. Of course, this tower is also going to have a bounty on top of it, but RA have found...
Oh, big! Oh, big! Milky Way got actually killed by Vikla. Damn, wait, that's huge. They can maybe do Baron off that. A Milky Way mistake? Holy fuck. Well played from Vikla. Holy shit.
Vikla right here because he stops Jalahu from flank onto Asim. This could have been disastrous.
Jalahu did the most. He got cleanse as well here.
The Crocodile got onto his AD carry. Freeze Asim off of the pressure.
Being carried flash. I don't know.
And then as you can see, life is too low. He cannot frontline. I'm going wide right here. Gives FPX.
They lose Baron. Do they also lose Drake? Is the question.
There is no more CC on the side of RA, but Kalista so beautifully jumped and hopped.
Milky Way gets 200 Sky procs there and has to just leave.
Because of Vikla killing Milky Way, there is no jungler on the map for 54 seconds, which means that
3 seconds. I think they could actually poke them here, so this is going to be the fight for FPX. And they have flash on Care, and they have flash. Oh man, this is actually so good from Duck Dom. Vikla no ult. They might get soul off this. Well played by Duck Dom here. The thing is, they actually have big advantage here. I think that they would actually just win the fight super hard because they have vision advantage. Baron is not that many combat stats, and then when you look at the fact that AD carry has no cleanse and there's flash on Renekton, flash on Annie, pretty hard for them to play.
basically dead even still, and we're starting to hit real late game territory. Full items being picked up, and I love Asim's kind of item selection right now, going for the Quicksilver Sash, recognizing that he needs to survive. He needs a cleanse, he needs a Quicksilver, and honestly, a Mikhail's Blessing wouldn't go far away either.
How about multiple Mikhail's Blessings?
Yeah.
Just build one on your top laner, your mid laner, your jungler, just have like
Asim.
4 or 5 of them. They're looking for Asim.
Asim is just dead. Asim is just dead. Good charm, but yeah, he's just dead as hell.
Where are you gonna go? They're waiting for the Zora to come back out because he was
All right, they can play to maybe end here.
He shall be taken out.
Kara didn't even flash here, and neither did Xiaolahu. He just stepped up to try to push. No sums on Asim. He just gets flanked by TP. Done.
You do also have T-Bears that can tank the tower right here. Aura are gonna have to make a huge play to try and
They have 6 grubs, bro. I think you play for end. Life has ult. Life can just like tank with ult. They can just send it, I think. You just send it. You send it here for sure. There it is. Good stun. They killed Vikla. It's over. Plot armor. Team is becoming better though. Milkman's just ending the game.
It's all for not FPX. We'll take game number 1 over RA, and we'll go up in this series.
Pretty fucking banger game though. That was a hype ass game. That was a sick game. And this is why we wake up for LPL.
Series as well. And we said RA leave and die by Asim's spear. It was all in terms of if Xiaolahu can find an angle into the backline, onto this Kalista, be a problem for him, not allow Asim to play these team fights. Great. He did it in one team fight. It was perfect for FPX. Couldn't do it for another one. Then they fumbled. And it felt like catching Asim in that mid lane wave while trying to push under the tower. It leaves a bittersweet taste in my mouth because of all the coulda, woulda beens. But I guess we have an entire series to find out all the coulda, wouldas.
Yeah, that's why we do best of 3s. That's why we're going to go to a quick break. When we return, we'll have game number 2.
This is why we watch Chinese teenagers playing video games. Like, how old is Milky Way? I think I checked his fandom. And it doesn't even say his age. Look for his age for 2 hours. Can't fight. Yeah, because like he's so new, bro. He was a Chinese one trick. He was a Chinese Kindred one trick in solo queue. And then he played 1 year of academy. Yeah, 1 year of academy. Last year, he won the 3rd split, or the 1st split. And then he got 3rd in the 2nd split. And he won NEST with Panda C, XZZ, and Jichoyi. I remember this guy. This guy played for AL. All right, pretty cool. What the fuck are we reading? When I start sucking Milky Way off, I ain't stopping until I hit the dick bone. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna leave for a bit. Have a good stream, guys.
shall prevail. For we know what they have done. 5 legends of our realm who sought to follow the path of their dark musings. But they did not know what they had summoned. Pentakill. To these creatures, there is but one thing left to do. Heavy metal.
All right, boys. Yo, music. Wait, what's happening in LCK? It's Genji versus Domon, right? Kind of a banger. Wait, Domon's kind of winning. Wait, this is game 1? Wait, hold up. Domon actually looks like they're in a spot where they're ahead, but they actually will win. Domon is winning, but they're trying their best to lose. No, but the thing is, they normally lose like games where they're like super ahead. If you watch the T1 series, if you watch like the KT series, like they always try to lose when they're ahead. They actually look like they're ahead enough that they can win. Super rare. Wait, it's good as fuck. It's like Greek yogurt, but it's like the non-flavored, just the healthy Greek yogurt. The texture is like super good with 1 scoop of protein powder, so it actually has some like sweet flavor. Actually, it's really good to eat.
Welcome one and all back to the LPL. It is 1-0.
That's a breakfast right there.
In Shanghai over RA, but trouble, my God, RA gave them, it's the result we expected, but not the journey we expected to take, because that was mighty close right up until the last.
Absolutely, especially the way the game started as well. With
Are you like food in Europe this time?
Down in the bowl and
It's better.
With his scare bear, I guess.
I mean, the food in Berlin is fine. It's fine, I guess.
See?
I mean, I'm going to places like Wonders recommending me all these really good places.
Very influential when it came to the fights, his stunts, the way he positioned around them, the speed ups with the
It's good, I guess.
They were spot on.
Just not like giga insane.
Back into the RA though. Conversation, the way it started, honestly.
I live in Austin, Texas, right? Austin, Texas is kind of like mediocre food, I would say. Like nothing really compares to LA. Out of places I've lived, like LA and New York City, it's like so good for like global food scene. But those might be like the 2 best food cities in the entire world for like different types of food. Like obviously you can find better like Indian food in India. Actually, I don't even know about that. Yeah, you can find like really good like you can find any type of cuisine you want in New York City or LA, and you can find like an insane restaurant for any of them. Pretty much.
Inshallah, who did not make it onto the Kalista, the fight was lost.
Yeah, and again, like Xiaoshu and Vikla were playing exceptionally well to try and go for it, but I mean, this game was won and lost based off of the whether or not, you know, Asum could or could not do the damage. And even here, he goes so aggressively because he wants to make that move work so well, but it is unfortunate for RA because again, like, we were not expecting this to be as close of a game 1 as it was. This was very much RA kind of bringing the fight to FBX. FBX did at the end find much more creative opportunities to try and make sure that that game could work for them, but for RA, they shouldn't be too disheartened from that game 1 performance. I think again, just they did exceptionally well given the circumstances of absolutely everything.
And I really hope the momentum from the first loss doesn't carry through to the second game, because honestly, RA had a very good read on how to play into FBX. So if they want to swap from the top side to the bot side and play for that one, I think RA did exceptionally well. I think Asum tried his hardest, and he looked really, really good into these team fights, backed up by the rest of his team. So RA here are looking to take away that Renekton. And Renekton who actually, after the buffs,
Renekton.
After the Black Cleaver buffs as well,
Xiaoshu Renekton.
solid in the top lane in terms of like.
What is Zhao Laohu going to play into the Renekton? Does he go a Kasante game himself? Are they going to wait on their jungle pick, or will they go with something like a Xin? I mean, Xin into Renekton is not great, so I think here generally what you end up doing is you draft your bot lane most of the time.
within the LPL. If it's in any way available,
Or are they just gonna go Zin because they see a
It's
Tristana?
always been that way, but
Wait a
RA
minute.
gonna opt towards a much more aggressive.
A lot of times
style
here what you
pattern
do is you
with
draft like
Tristana,
Varus
of course, the Renekton. FPX
plus like Nautilus because Nautilus is considered broken.
The Xin Zhao and Ari combination, try to get Milky Way and Care going, and they'll take the Cassante. A bit of a flip in terms of RA's composition. They're saying to RA, look, you did it, we can do it slightly better, so we're going to try and beat you with the very similar comp that you built in game number 1.
Pick Nidalee. Do it. Prior mid lane, you've got Tristana, Nidalee Renekton, top side of the map.
Let's go Cassante,
down
Zin.
Milky Way. That's what I want to see. Of course, Nidalee. Oh,
Brand,
also
okay,
does
Brand jungle,
well.
okay.
And he's so much more
Brand jungle into
useful.
Zin is
Maybe
playable.
his teamfights completely
Milky Way is
blah, blah,
actually
blah,
like
but he
what's
does
considered a
feel
bad matchup here.
Insane void of an AP carry in the jungle. I love the approach for RA. In this
Wonder if there's any
particular
tech he can do.
Perma priority with Tristana mid lane. You've got Renekton on the top side. You can shut down Cassante. RA versus W are back, baby. They're
Wait, don't
playing
tell
the
me that
exact
Dom1
same
is gonna
game.
lose this
They're
game
playing on the
somehow.
top
They
side
won't
of the
lose,
map.
right?
And I'm loving this. I want to see this work out. I love the bold decision to put the brand into the jungle. Now, your bot side needs to be a little bit on the safer side. So again, I'm looking at things like the Ezreal. I'm looking at things like the Zarya Rakan that can be very self-sufficient.
See where they want to try and bring it all, because right now, just like a lot of damage on the side of RA. Like a lot of damage. They get a good team fight going with the AoE of the brand. They will be in such a good spot, but the Kalista still being left.
Lucid is killing everyone. Bro, what is going on in this LCK game? Hold on. It's becoming a complete monkey fiesta.
On the side of both these teams in the second hand rebound. And I mean, yeah, like
They just throw the whole game? Do they just end mid now?
Did badly on this pick. I just think that there was
Bro,
so
what
much
the
left to
fuck did I
deal
just
with.
watch, actually?
It just meant that unfortunately he
Set a
made
Smolder
one
both banned.
massive judgment.
Kalista,
It
you're
just
getting
meant that
Kalista
the game
4-5.
literally
Kalista
playing without summoners,
is
and
up
that meant that he
4-5.
could not, you know,
What is
commit
Duck Dom gonna play? Are they gonna go some like MF bullshit, or what's the angle?
FPX now, knowing that they're going in
Wow, they just lost the whole game.
incredibly high
What a
damage,
horrible way
might
for
be
that
for a Zarya
Gen.G
Rakan
Dom1
just
game to
to
end.
get that
Who saw
engagement,
that?
and you got a little bit of safety as well. And honestly, I love this.
Who
from
saw the
FPX.
ending of this game, bro?
Solid
This was a
standard
crazy
composition,
ending.
They can just get themselves onto the right target. Cough, Assum, cough. They will just burn them down so quickly.
Zyracon 4-5, I guess.
Right here.
Okay.
Oh, shit, you said in the
Let's see
previous
it, bro.
game,
Like, I mean, FPX, they used to be really relying on certain picks like Rumble support and Senna. I mean, I wouldn't say they were relying on Rumble support, but they have like these pocket picks that you'd always be drafting around, but now they're starting to just play more normal stuff. They're getting the confidence to actually just play like Irakan. I mean, they played Alistar Varus last game. They're not playing like Ashe AD carry necessarily in these games.
The Zinza with disengage tools.
Let's see it.
With engage and disengage tools. They have ways to engage and disengage fights. However, if a Nautilus hook hits on whoever it hits, and if you've got 4 damage dealers behind that initial Q from the Nautilus, you could very easily burst someone up.
You absolutely can. One misstep from FPX, one kind of movement away, and they will just get obliterated out. Maybe the Cassante could survive just about, but don't think that's
Duck Dom not on a supportive AD carry. Let's see how it goes. I mean, he wasn't on a supportive AD carry really last game. I mean, Poke Varus, I guess, kind of is that, but he wasn't. He didn't play like he was like a supportive AD carry. He actually had to do work in the game to help his team. He had some really big plays, like clutch chunks. I mean, those times where he was getting jumped on, he was returning damage well. Like, Duck Dom played a pretty solid game. I feel like he just has confidence again. I swear this guy just had no confidence for 2 years. And now he's playing like he's like, wait a second. That was a point where I was good. Or maybe he only thrives when he's in red colors. He was in non-shim colors, and now he's in FPX colors. And the problem was that he played on Dom1, and he was just mega depressed. Like, maybe he's just allergic to blue colors.
Glazing Rare Atom up. That's because they had it pretty good.
Dom1 colors into
Left us with a lot of good
DRX colors, GG.
Getting caught in the mid lane, the way they were playing team fights was pretty stellar, honestly.
I don't know, I hate Zaya. I mean, this is a pretty not great Zaya game, I would say. But you're going Zaya to just enable the Rakan. I mean, Zaya can dodge Nautilus ulti, but you don't normally want to be playing like Zaya versus Brand.
Like MSI. And
Pretty annoying.
there is a man that does like a particular chocolate bar that is 100% win rate on this Zinzao. That every time he has touched that champion, he has seemed unstoppable. Milky Way on that Zinzao has not lost a single game so far. 5 played, 5 won. 100%.
Okay, see everyone here.
And it looks like Rare Atom are going to try to
It's gonna be a
split
split
the
map.
try to protect potentially their bot lane. And honestly, you gotta be a little
It's gonna be a
careful
split
because
map
this
from
swipe off right here, FPX are gonna have to
RA.
play the ball lane a little bit cautiously, so
They're just gonna take the red and leave though.
by this level 2 brand.
Okay, it just looks like they're taking the red and leaving.
On the Krugs, you can see Dr.
He
Tom's
smited
sitting
Milky Way.
long
Milky Way is going
Milky Way.
to
Kind of
go all the
recognizing
way to Krugs and try to deny Krugs here, so that Nayu can't full split on his bot side and dive him.
Now gonna move over here. Neither jungler has their smite, and it will just be a quick reset onto the Razor Beaks for the moment, but you can see there, yeah, Vikla just recognizing.
Oh,
nearly
Milky Way didn't get it. Milky Way leveled Q here, by the way. Milky Way leveled Q. I mean, he's kind of in a really bad spot if he does Krugs here.
In both mid and bot, which means that bot side jungle just not really a place you can contest right now.
And I actually love that.
Wait, what did Zora do?
Delay the farm on
Zora just griefed himself.
Very, very fast clearing champion in terms of jungle. The better it is. Also, flashes are going.
I mean, Zin could level 2 gang bot here. It's pretty fucking risky. If Brand shows up, you lose the whole game.
I do love what Milky Way is doing. He's just forcing Nayu to stick around a little bit further.
He's just here because he thinks that Brand is actually gonna dive on this wave. He sees like the way the wave is being stacked.
Wolves and Krugs. He is gonna start falling massively, massively behind because Brand also has his.
Yeah, he's gonna fall behind.
Still up and available for him, and
Honestly, a gank angle. He's just afraid that Brand is here.
Nayu was crazy enough to just leave his.
But he got enough of the camp that Nayu needed to get 2 camps in order to hit level 3. He had to do Gromp and Wolves.
No, he's not exactly a bad clear by any stretch of the imagination, as we see now. Just where they want to try and bring this Brand priority. Of course, we do see the Brand take the grubs pretty consistently.
All right, so Milky Way is behind for like the first time. Let's see how he plays. Oh, Care griefed.
Yeah, missing that charm.
Oh my God, Care griefed it. Oh, Care got soloed. Big from Vikla. Dude, Vikla, he was giga bad, but he's been playing better recently.
Vikla solo killing Care.
Their bot's dead too, bro. I think bot is just dead.
Nayu, he made the 180 degrees.
The hide behind the turret here.
Going for the dive towards his bot side. There is no flash.
Decent from Duckdom. Duckdom played it as well as he could. Duckdom played it so well, actually. Holy fuck. Wait, Duckdom is just back or what? Guys had the biggest upgrade in performance.
And the kill does end up going to the Zaya, to Duckdom. So it's still fine. It's a pretty fine dive. Trading 1 for 1. If you're on the side of FPX, it's a pretty good deal right here because you keep your AD carry down the bot lane as well, so you don't lose any gold or experience. But look at that jump over the charm, beautifully done.
Yeah, he did jump over the charm. The charm was just missed.
W right here again goes in and then flashes instantly out after the last auto attack. Very, very well played. And this is the kind of pressure that we wanted to see generated by that mid jungle. The second we saw Tristana locked in, you got kill potential, you got split push potential, you got team fight potential. You've got a lot of mid jungle.
One flash and he thinks Duckdom is back delusional much. Yeah, I mean, you're just a fucking idiot, bro. Like, the fact that he literally has been playing well for like the majority of the split at this point. We're like at the end of the split, but you see one flash, and because you don't actually follow anything, you think that I'm making my entire decision based off that. I'm delusional. It just shows like why people hate making fucking content in League.
Hook's gonna land here onto Life, who's ignited,
Well done from Life. Saved Ari here.
Alive, so they don't lose much else off of that. It's a bit of an exchange, but RA were ready for them, and it does feel like RA have come into today with a game plan right now, how to mitigate and deal with a lot of what FPX are throwing at them, because right now Zora roaming around.
Milky Way is able to farm himself back into the game.
You know, rotations from Life. It's causing a lot of strife here for FPX.
And that's the RA I saw in the series versus WE. 5 minutes on the clock. Instantly, Zora towards the top side of the map. Take a fight with Vikla.
I'm at Dom's door about to kill him. Oh, that was your last message. Oh, never mind.
With especially the first blood from the sort of Vikla, allowing him to have some.
Okay, bro, you're probably like 15 years old.
A little bit more.
But you should probably not say stuff like that on the internet because it is actually illegal.
You know, the momentum doesn't carry through for RA in terms of, hey, we tried but we lost and what can we do right now? No, they've completely swapped their playstyle towards the top side map. They're playing in FPX's face, and FPX have fallen 1,000 gold behind. 6 only minutes into the game. They're gonna start the dragon right here as well. There is no level.
Just perma. He got timeout a few times. Yeah, I already permed him.
Mid laners, but just a reminder, Care, no flash. Vikla, no flash. They cannot overextend, or they could get. They could end up getting.
Really, the FPX draft. I mean, FPX draft is not good here.
Look, you pick these lanes, you pick these matchups specifically.
They're sitting on a ward. Milky Way is not on vision though. They might think that they can fight something that they can't. Oh, Duck-Dom is having to ghost here. Oh, Zora couldn't get the auto, bro. He couldn't get the auto onto life. Trying to auto life there. Ari and Zin are moving down though. Ari and Zin are moving down, and they know that this is swept. I think Milky Way swept this before. Zora is just dead here. Milky Way will get a free kill.
Hits the wall with the Q, and we'll be going down to Care, who picks that kill up for himself.
Pretty nice for Care. Stabilized his lane with it. He was getting kind of owned by Vikla.
Is this the duality of Zora? Because I absolutely love how he faked. He had no idea there was no one in this pixel bush, and he just kept walking towards his tribals. He's like, haha, jokes, and he just jukes the W from Arcan. And then he just proceeds to walk into the tri-bush, knowing that, you know, we don't see the mid lane, we don't see the jungle. We are forcing most likely a dive, so there is going to be a response, and ends up getting caught into this tri-bush.
Jalahu
donating a kill over to Care, which he
will have to take a bad base here, I guess.
After Vikla solo killed him in lane.
Or he's going to try to collect the wave, I guess.
This is the duality of play Nautilus, right?
Rum's in 145. Yashu's going to look for a plate off this.
A lot of the deaths go past. Now, Zora.
Oh, well played from Jalahu. Well played. He W the minions out of the turret, forcing him to get aggro, and then he ulted him into the turret and got the flash. Restabilized his lane with that. Big. Dude, the thing is, like, just like the team is just playing better, and now they have confidence, and every single player on the team just is playing way better than they were before.
There was Xiaoshu went a bit overextended, got caught out by the all-out, had to use his flash, didn't have dominance either, so recognized he made a mistake, made a bit of an oopsie, and backed himself away. I will say though, those little small mistakes, FPX will start to kind of crawl themselves back into this game pretty quickly. You're getting plates on bot sides. That advantage for the Kalista not as prevalent. You're getting yourself.
I mean, Milky Way is back like to a decent spot in the game. Base is here. What does he have? He doesn't have his item. He shouldn't have his item at least.
Level 6s will be hit by the supports very, very soon. Duck-Dam is going to be very safe underneath the tower as well. He's got his ult. He's got his flash available as well should he need it. But honestly,
Vikla can hard carry this game. I mean, he can do work for sure. I mean, Zin versus 280 carries is fine. Renekton can be really powerful in this game.
They could find themselves
I don't know, bro. I mean, there's it's gonna come down to just team fighting and stuff. They have better pick potential on the side of FPX, so let's see if they're able to use that.
As you can see, Nayu and Xiaoshu looking to maybe catch out Jalahu without his ghost.
There is no ghost on the K'Sante.
Oh,
Care in the mid lane. Vikla does have flash.
Okay. Little chunk, maybe that can help them start grubs. Nautilus is moving first though. Nautilus is moving first, but he's level 5. Life is gonna try to hit level 6. I mean, Milky Way just needs to take one and then leave, I think. Wait. That was actually so grief. His pet was not hitting the thing that it was on. He should have been. He was trying to walk out, let his pet hit it, and then smite. But his pet like actually just stopped doing damage. You saw that? Like your pet literally will just like bug on you for no reason. I've had this happen to me before. I've had like camps reset because of this. Jalahu is just running through Satan's butthole.
Yeah, he's getting the beat.
He's just allowed to live there. Okay.
He kind of tanks it up very well. Discipline there to make sure he wasn't just going to get hit. That's because Zora was moving up towards that top side, kind of leaving Assum.
Like his pet should have ticked twice. So like he autoed that at 9:30. So generally, if you auto at 9:30, I mean if you auto whatever, you're supposed to get 2 ticks of your pet, right? The pet didn't tick, so he had to E back in, and he lost his flash because of it. Because like denying 6 grubs is really important, so he had to get one and leave. But he actually lost his flash because of pet AI.
bot side. They kind of said, look, we're fine with this. The Xayah doesn't really become a threat until 2, but I mean, you leave her alone for long enough, she will start to become an issue.
Absolutely, and I wonder how close Victor
Does Kara have Malignance yet?
must be to his own Kraken Slayer. If this is going to be the case right here, if this is going to be the first item, the Tristana, which traditionally it usually is the first item for Tristana, and it does hurt a lot, especially if you have the attack speed booster through your kit. Now, as you can see, already RA have backed, have reset, have gotten.
If your pet doesn't kill grubs, I mean, it wouldn't kill grubs. Like, it doesn't kill objectives, but it still ticks on the objectives. And the whole point is that what he was doing there is he wasn't trying to let it tick. He was letting the pet tick until it went into smite range, and then he was going to smite it on the way out. That was the play. FPX couldn't fight this. They were playing around item spikes. They need Malignance on Ahri, and they needed Sunder Sky on Vi to be able to fight this. If they don't have those, really hard to fight. Ooh, Asim is probably dead here. No cleanse.
Yeah, Asim's probably gonna die here. They get the CC, they get
Clean.
locked up. Docdom just
Clean. Now you probably has to flash. Okay, now you flashes. Ahri has Malignance here. They're just gonna play hard for bot turret here. Good play from Life and Duckdom, bro.
No way in hell gonna be able to contest this objective. So let's just kind of get this, you know, kind of bot lane in our priority now. Hook goes wide. Life does not have his quickness, so he'll be relying basically on his battle dance, as we do get a charm going wide again. They're going to put a lot of damage here onto the Ahri, and all the CC in the world does mean that you can't get
Oh, it's pretty hard. Milky Way has no flash. He's just going to kill Zora. Probably has to go onto Nayu. Okay, he's getting a Sundered Sky procs.
Two TPs on this play, one a little bit behind it. The Renekton, as a Ghost comes in as well. They're going to try and get the CC down. Xiaoshu is in the dominant state and should be picking up a
Grandpa memory? Wait, what memory? Did I just misspeak one time and the whole chat is just being cunts about it, like always? Is that what's happening? Bro, I haven't misspoke in like weeks, bro, and then you do it one time and you see the whole chat. Holy fuck.
600 gold lead, which is going to close to
God damn, it's annoying.
Almost when this tower goes down, that's a 500 gold lead, everyone collapsing, all the teleports being pulled right there. Now, the big shining light right here is that you can see that Vikla is.
I don't even know what I misspoke about, but apparently I said Vi. I probably meant like Zin or something. I'm not sure what it was, but I probably just, yeah, I probably said something that was very easy to deduce. I think I said Sundered Sky. I probably said Sundered Sky on Vi instead of Zin. And there's one person who has a Sundered Sky completed in this game, so it's very obvious to anyone with a brain, but chat just doesn't have a brain. So so everyone just freaks the fuck out. Let's just ban some subs, fuck it.
And Astum is the one that walks out with 300 gold kaching into his inventory.
FBX. Again, they kind of lose the fight after the fact, but they've been putting so much priority into Duckdom. Now getting himself up to 1.5 items. He's building towards that Navori quick blades.
Admit it, you have Alzheimer's. Enjoy the perma.
Already feeling very, very good with the current situation of the game. Just kind of been left to his own device. Got
all right, nice, cool. Maybe the chat will be better now.
2 kills to his name, so he is feeling fine. Not even behind in CS at all.
I mean, Duckdom is actually really strong. They can win this game through him.
If fair between these two sides. Here we go. They're gonna go for another.
No flash.
Quickness to come in. Nayu does not quite get caught out just yet.
Oh, it's kind of hard. Oh, good. Wait, was that Nayu that hit the blast code? Well, actually, I think Life didn't have range. Did Nayu just hit the blast code and kill himself? Milky White wanted 2 autos before EWQ or WEQ actually. He was getting Nautilus ulted during it, so it was like kind of rough for Milky Way to actually be able to do something there. Gets the red, it's huge.
For his Rakan, he sees jumping, he engages jumping, and this is the problem right now that RA are gonna have to face.
$60 for a year sub. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about sub length. Like, whenever I see like people fucking do like, there's just certain things that I'll just ban for. Hey, people are just being like annoying as fuck. That's one. Racism, that type of shit. That will just get me banned. I actually don't give like subs like any benefit when it comes to that type of shit. Like obvious what the like intention of somebody is chatting, so you just ban the people you don't want in your chat. Doesn't matter if they stop supporting you. It's literally just better to just like not have them be in the chat. Now you hit this, bro. His Life didn't have range. He griefed his own blast cone. I mean, probably Life would have been able to get there and knock him back anyway, but it would have been way closer.
Priority that FBX have put into Dockdown to get him ahead, to get him set up and ready to go for this game. There is a trade-off for that. Vikla now a full level, if not a level and a half, ahead of Care. Really starting to make that sideline just kind of unusable, unplayable for the side.
By the way, I realized that there's actually no chance that I hit Challenger in EU. I realized, bro. I've played 11 games in 10 days. Like, I'm playing 1 game a day, bro. I'm gonna get 30 games in my whole time here. GG. There's just too many leagues on, bro. There's just no time to play. Like, even if I were to play every time I had an opportunity, right now, I would get 3 games a day.
Right there from Care, it became from an oopsie to all good. Now FPX have complete control of this bot side where the dragon resides, and it is going to be RA's sole point. However, again, they do not have necessarily a designated member that can face check. That's a level 8 Nautilus, and if you face check,
hey Zora,
you could end up going down.
So close there. I actually think him not landing that hook onto the wall was huge, because if he lands that up, he brings.
They have TP from kha'zix. What is kha'zix buying? I mean, he has more than just a Sunfire, right? Surely he has like some MR or something. Like, probably needs some MR because Brand is gonna do insane damage. Oh, Care misses. It's actually really bad. Xiaoju's got a good flank, but they see it. They can go onto Xiaoju here. Just playing to one-shot him. Oh my god, you see how much damage kha'zix tanked with Unbreakable there?
4-0 Xayah for the side of FBX, and they can't fight this dragon anymore, alright. They have to back away. There's 2 big carries now on the side of FBX that are just too hard to kill without the full 5-man stack.
Yeah, absolutely, and right there, I feel like Dockdown played it so cleverly. The second Xiaoju dived in, well, God dived in.
Back to that A. EU too hard, little bro. I mean, EU is not too hard. I've hit Challenger in this region before. It's literally just, in League right now, you just have to play a lot of games. That's just how it works. If you're not willing to put in at least 200 games, you just won't get Challenger.
And the game is still dead even. Now,
unless you have like MMR already on your account.
Just walks about over war from the side of FBX, and the
there's too much variance.
Just turns back onto him. He does have the rage for an empowered Q. He will slice and dice, but the second he presses Q,
a good shutdown there for Duckdown.
Airborne in his ult, so there is not much HP back going into this Renekton. No chance for either Counterplay or his team to get anywhere near him, and the Dragon will be donated over to the side of FPX. Now, the longer this game goes, the more problematic it will be to actually reach the Xayah with this particular front line.
Oh my god, Zora's engaging here. Duckdom has no ult. So they're trying to really go on Duckdom because he has no ult. They're forcing super hard. But FPX is here to just back him up. They knew this play was coming. I mean, Renekton gets into the back line. Gary kills Zora. They have to turn on this Renekton. I mean, it's kind of scary. Without the Xayah alive, it's very hard for them to play. Milky Way had to flash out. Does Xiaoju double E off this? Go onto Milky Way? Oh, he doesn't get onto him. Slowed by Zhao Lahu. All right, I mean, that made sense to pull the trigger. Like, Zora just went in hard because they knew that there was no ult on Duckdom. And there was no ulti on Life.
Trying to set up fights for his team in this particular game. He knows that Duckdom is overextended right there, and they throw everything onto him. And you know what? The entire team is on the same page. They pile up. Xiaoju's coming from the other side of the map. As you can see, Crocodile all the way to the bot side. He sees Duckdom insta.
And the team was like ready to counterplay this. They knew that this was a possibility.
Right there. They cannot put all that damage down.
I mean, Care hit first charm onto Vikla. They just one-shot him.
But Xiaoju gets a fantastic flank all the way from the bot side of the map again. And as you can see, Zora almost gets that out. Care has to overextend.
I mean, that's like, I don't know, bro. Wait, why are people freaking out about this charm? Like what? Like he missed the charm on a Callista? He's supposed to hit the charm on the Callista that's hopping? I mean, he hit the charm on Vikla.
They lost, maybe they can't replicate. Oh, they can replicate. And it is in such an uncharacteristic way.
I just don't, like, I don't even think this is like that egregious of a charm to miss. Like he's, it's not like he's missing like, one on like an easy target. Like he hit the one on Vikla, which was the target that he should hit charm on. This one on Callista is like not that easy, bro. What?
But right here, RA have tried to compositions. It's working pretty well in the early game.
And people are just like, I don't know if people just don't play this game or what, but like that, I don't know, you're not hitting that charm most of the time.
The thing is as well, like that last fight worked out.
It's the fifth he's missed in a row. We literally just saw him hit a charm onto Vikla right before that.
Without his ghost to remaneuver himself. Yes, he had his flash, but even
The idea that this is like some egregious charm that you should be hitting and this should like proves you're a bad player or something.
Like he just
Just weird.
Almost up to 3 items, which is just nuts to think about. And this is going to be kind of down to R8. That's their target. They need to hit off onto the AD carry of FBX if they want to try.
And the Renekton is actually really OP in this game. And Xin is actually not great here. The main problem is that they need people to kill the Renekton. The only person that can kill Renekton reliably in this game is Xayah.
This is where the game gets a bit scary. Chemdrake's soul, not exceptional. However, if you're stacking Chemdragons, that's when this soul starts to be.
Said flash anyway. Yeah, I mean that's just not a charm that you're hitting most of the time. Like he's just R-ing forward to execute the Nautilus and then he'll just leave.
Absolutely, especially when you're playing against Brand, that's most likely gonna build it into the Rally second item. All the slow coming through, the stuns coming through from the side of RA. It could definitely be huge for FPX if they can stack 3 more of them for themselves. Now, FPX have complete vision control towards the bolt side of the map, and as you can see, Vikla has already gone back to base. Navoric Quick Plate's already completed for the Tristana. 2.5 items matching right now. Doctam as well as Asum matching Docta as well. And they're looking for an opening, they're looking for an opportunity.
Milky Way has the ult here. Pretty hard to fight this. I mean, he's gonna have no ult now. There's no Raptors or anything for him to heal off of as well. Pretty hard for him to play.
Absolutely.
I think they just have to give this. Honestly, they should just give and send somebody top, I think.
For the Nautilus and the Brand is great news for them, because so the second Milky Way walks up forward, he's going to melt to all the damage that RA have. The point is, can you take?
I don't like this fight from FPX. I think it's pretty sus.
One of those done, but Zora gets caught out, has to use the Fate's Call to keep him safe. Do you look for a re-engage? Here's RA.
I mean, they ended up giving the Drake. I don't know. It seemed like it just wasn't a play. And when you look at how the fight was set up, Xin having no ult, not being able to go in, enemy team having full control. They're not even on like any real item spikes. They're all pretty close to like significant spikes. Tough.
If he watched life in this particular scenario, he was very torn. Like, do I go towards my team? Do I just try to CC the Brand and hope that my
There's no Nautilus or Brandar, yeah, but they have still the biggest problem is the Renekton, and the Renekton is in decent position there. 2 items, has ulti and everything.
Walk in and walk out with the Dragon Soul point for them right now. And they do have pretty good control of the map. Care?
Okay.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. If you miss the charm, you will not get the kill. And that's
I mean, he's dead there no matter what, but if he aims the charm better, Vikla loses flash. Vikla would have to flash the charm.
Vikla is just getting so far ahead of this Ahri. Like we talked about how Vikla was matching the AD carry in terms of items, but he's also kind of well far ahead of this.
Starting Baron off this. All right, let's see it. No ulti on Duckdom here. It's actually really hard for FPX to fight. They should end up having to give this here, I think. Maybe Milky Way can play for steal, but it seems really hard. Yeah, they have to give it. They just have to give it and take mid turret.
He doesn't need to go for a full fight. He can just make sure that they get the Baron secured. Mid lane will get confirmed here, and there will be no re-engage here for RA. So RA, off of a kill on the top side, an opportunistic moment, will get Baron, will get themselves back onto the map. And honestly,
pretty big Baron.
From them.
Going for a trap play now.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely. Vikla has been gapping care the entire game. That was his second solo kill.
Are they going to just pull the trigger on Asum? Or are they just going to camp in this bush?
He's learned.
He knows.
He's learned from game 1. He's like, yeah.
I mean, Renekton or Nautilus might face check this.
No way they have all reset. I'm just going to wait for my Nautilus this time around.
Oh, they're going for Asum. Asum has flash.
They're going to go for the fight anyway because they had the blast code.
Oh, they tried to ult away the Nautilus so that he was out of Callista range, but Callista ends up ulting him. Okay, so they got Asum's flash there. They didn't burn any major summoners. Renekton ulted as well.
Out of range in time. So now you have to be very careful here as FBX.
That was still a flash burn right there from Asum. But this is going to be crucial if anyone wants to stick onto this Callista. You do have care looking for that backline. However, again, I was like, hey, I don't want to see a game 1 incident. Not again. Obviously, right here it would be
Brandon's so impressive this game. I mean, Brandon's like kind of weak at this point. He's not that impressive this game. I think the main problem is that Like Trist has no real threat on him in this game. Like the Rakan is the only thing, like the Rakan Arya is the only thing he has to worry about, but the Arya is not even strong enough to actually like one-shot him or anything. So Vikla has a pretty free game here, and the Renekton is super hard for FPX to deal with, so there's just a lot of issues. Oh, Zara has no flash here.
Zora getting
Okay.
caught now. Milky Way has to use the Crescent Guard life, taking so much damage, but he's got the Guardian, not quite able enough to keep him safe. And that means that you're going to be coming into this top.
Life had no ult here. I mean, this just looks like an RA win. Dude, RA could have 2-0'd here, actually. That would have been huge. They actually still are in the playoff race. RA is unironically in the playoff race if they beat FPX here.
But now Milky Way forced the flash away. Vikla pushing in damage onto Duckdom. But everyone backs
Milky Way forced the flash. It's a pretty hard game. I think they should have picked their ball in early though.
You're down about 4,000 gold. This is RA now starting to take control of this game with Soul available to them.
RA plays NIP, LGD, LNG. I mean, honestly, none of those teams are super insane. They're all winnable. This is their hardest match.
Talked about so much. Some people say rookie of the split. Some people say player of the split is 100% win rate on this particular pick called the Xin Zhao, and RA said we don't give a single F about your Xin Zhao and your 100% win rate. They're playing in FPX's face the entire game. Off of Vikla's solo kills onto Care. Vikla has single-handedly freed the early game and a lot of the picks towards that late game.
8 and 8 can qualify for playoffs, yeah. I mean, 7 and 9 can qualify for playoffs even.
Items in onto this Tristana, and this is going to be huge for RA. It's going
7 and 9 is still possible to qualify.
Have 3 dragons for themselves. They can choose to pick their fights according to whether they have vision, whether they have the setup. Right now, there is no map setup towards that dragon, towards the bot side of the map. So they need to make sure they push that mid lane wave and try to establish.
Well, Milky Way. Milky Way has the ult.
Milky Way does get a bit of damage onto him. Shallow, who now the far target because he has not got enough.
Oh, they didn't actually get the combo. They're trying to go for Asim, who had no flash.
They're trying to see if they can kill off Xiaoshu as he jumps back onto the backside. One more auto attack.
Asim.
It's a trade though. 3 for 1.
Okay, Vikla. I think they just end here, no?
Popping off. It won't be a penta, but it will be a quadra, and that's gonna be the game. RA are still in this series.
Vikla's been playing better. His yeah, I mean, even last game he played pretty well. He was playing really poorly before, but now he's playing a lot better.
2 solo kills and you have triple carries staring down your towers. They are pinging the next 30 seconds to the Zhao Lahu, 10 seconds onto Milky Way as well. Do you have the damage? Are you gonna push?
Wait, you're not gonna end here? Dude, they 100% could have ended.
They're gonna go for the dragon. Okay, but
I think if he just didn't take that damage, I mean, they could have at least got Nexus turrets.
It was the brand. It was not you, unfortunately, with his AOE gonna go.
Because they had Renekton TP when they spot. I don't know, bro.
Back out onto this map. Yes, you broke open the base, but we could have another fight straight away.
All right, we're getting another fight. No flash. There's flash on Life here, and there's no flash on Vikla, so it's actually maybe winnable. Huge advantage for RA, obviously, but it's not like unwinnable for FPX, I would say.
You have the double TP, but they're already around the area, and FPX, look at the summoners. No ultimate for Doctam, so important. No ultimate, no ghost, no flash. This Zaya walks in and gets jumped upon.
They have to somehow catch Vikla with Life's flash. Life has to find an angle. It's not possible.
They will get killed off just on the last second. I thought they were going to maybe look for a double TP, but now the dragon down to about 2,000, 3,000.
Oh, they actually got it. Zaya got it.
Will they go for a fight
To play it safe, they got to play it safe.
Zora taking so much damage, has to go into the Fate's Call.
Oh my god, the brand ult did so much here.
Zora tries to re-engage and immediately gets taken out, punished.
You have to just run. They actually got the Drake. Hold on.
Can't really get into this fight. He knows that
3 high level series, actually. No, I mean, this is like not a bad series at all.
FPX keep the soul away for the moment.
This is not a bad series at all. Game 1 is really fun.
Yeah, that is very scary. They need to use actually the Renekton.
Oh, Vikla griefed. Vikla griefed. He got charmed. They can't kill him. They can't kill him. Renekton bought so much space. Wow, they couldn't kill him. Oh, and Kara just dies here. Duckdom's trying, bro. Duckdom's trying. He can't do it, though. Holy fuck. They actually couldn't kill Vikla there. Renekton actually absorbed so much pressure. Damn, RA win. Vikla, like, griefed, and then the Renekton had his back insta.
The RA mid laner gonna take his reset, TP straight back into this, and show why FPX should fear RA 10-8. They need this win. They're literally underwater. They need to breathe. And that was a very well-deserved victory for the side of RA. Game number 1.
Yeah, I think I'm watching game 3 over WE Top Esports, actually. WE Top Esports is on in a different arena, I think. Not 100% sure.
Let's play for Topsa, let's play for that Tristana, let's play Vikla and Nayu versus the freaking world. And they make it. What an incredible, insane performance by Vikla right here. The solo kills, the triple kills. Incredible.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say about that other than
yeah, it's a different arena.
Vikla diff, if you will. But we're headed to a quick
this game matters a lot.
And we'll have the third and final game of series number 2.
All right, not as bad as standing. I mean, the problem with RA is they just went 0-8 to start the split, like 0-8 in game score to start the split. They just lost all. They just got absolutely destroyed early. Since then, they've been okay, but they got 2-0'd by IG, Top Esports, JDG, and Weibo, which I guess isn't that bad when you look at it now. But yeah, I mean, they had a pretty hard schedule. Then they dropped Series to Ultra Prime, Series to EDG. Came back, beat AL, beat WE. Now they're 1-1 versus FPX. They're drafting pretty well in this series as well. Huge. This year kills when multiple series are on at the same time. I want to watch all of them. Yeah, I'm the same, bro. We could go to LCK for like 10 minutes. But Damwon gonna actually beat Gen G, that'd be huge. If a team like Damwon in LPL beat the best team in LPL, everyone would just say that they're complete frauds. Gen G would just be called complete frauds in the LPL. All right, we'll go to this for a bit.
Least get themselves to 5 little void grubs.
Yeah, wouldn't mind that one either. I do think that this is more triage for D+, you know, trying to get the Jinx and Thresh out of these.
Carried game 1. Lucid kind of smurfed game 1 when I was watching. He looked pretty good.
Because you're just desperately trying to get things moving.
I know Lucid must have been playing well because I had people in my chat saying like, Lucid greater than Milky Way. Milky Way is such a fraud. I don't know how you can make the argument that Milky Way is a fraud when he's literally like not had a bad, like last game, which was just like a game where he played fine, was maybe the worst game he's had. Like, I don't think he's had any like fraudulent games, but you know, it is what it is. Lucid must have played well.
In Australia, I guess, but in general, do you have the game where you have like the chairs and you're running around them, and then when the music stops, you have to go and
My allergies are crazy here.
on the one.
Yeah, musical chairs.
Oh, it's called musical chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what Gen G or DK Radar is.
Yeah, it's
right
musical lanes.
They're just playing musical lanes.
Yeah, but Gen G have the information earlier as to when the music stops, and perhaps there is a little bit of a delay. Maybe there's a ping issue when it comes to the music.
I mean, I guess if you're never ever in the 2v2, then they can't lord an advantage over you. But like, this is Pace just getting.
It is kind of free plates. This time, aiming is actually going to be able to get a plate, and so the lead is not as gigantic, I guess.
All right,
for this particular switch, but Kane's he has a lot of wave clear.
Shift Jinx actually sounds kind of nice. Because Jinx is like a character you just want 3 items on. You just want 3 crit items, that's it.
Mid lane. That's potentially good.
Having one that's 2,700 gold and good stat-wise is just so nice for Jinx.
And another mini wave beat. So not going to be another plate for aiming.
Surely they wouldn't just do it again, right?
Oh, it's bottom lane time. He could have taken another wave though to cash in.
Maybe now they go mid and Showmaker goes top.
Yeah. I mean, the gold lead has.
Wait, is that from the?
It has.
No,
But
I mean, down 100.
Oh.
Right?
It's
I didn't even notice that there was music.
Opportunity is going to be picked up here by Paze. He is very scary, as he's going to move into the mid lane and now adjust based on where everybody else is going. Like you were talking about, Showmaker is in fact walking towards the top lane. And Canyon going to be able to stop.
Trying to kill Kingin.
Now Chovy will turn up.
Chovy doesn't have much damage here.
Glacial Prison going to be able to find him. There's an all out, but he's going the wrong direction here. As the
I don't think Kingin needed to do that, bro. I think you just force them to try to kill you. Like you just ghost out here. I mean, once they have all that used, they don't have much CC left.
So it doesn't really
Let Chovy try to kill you. Not that easy.
Valdez and Orcs about it. The counter to walking. It might be turrets.
Surely revolutionized the game here. Yeah. Second.
Like this Talia does not do much damage. I think if he just does an old canyon and just keeps on walking out, he probably just can live. Assuming that he doesn't like walk in a straight line and just allow Talia to hit him with every rock. He's gonna have E come back up. I think he'll actually just be able to tank it, even though he has no MR.
Nonetheless, this time for first turret blood, they do get Herald on the top side of the map, and they can probably turn that into at least some pressure towards mid, but that alone might not be enough. See if they're willing to place it here, but Showmaker probably should be able to get this one by himself. And that's one of the kind of sad things about being a K'Zante into the Talia. Although, really, I think ideally he should have tried to W the permafrost. Yeah. Even if you use your W to try and get through the knockout part of the seismic shove, the unraveled earth still does its job. So like you still don't get to.
K'Zante doesn't have a good time into the Talia.
No.
Is basically how it goes. And we know that Chovy has often been very, very good at this Talia pickup as well. In fact, was the first one that was able to actually beat the Annie. Did start.
Wait, what is this build? This is gonna be Kraken Slayer on Jinx?
Sorry, not beat the
Shiv into Kraken Slayer into IE will be the build.
We're still fighting.
Indeed, Lehens.
Pretty good kick. Oh, good eat by Lehens.
They dive on forward. The Tom Kench is going to be eaten, but now so much damage down onto the threat.
Jinx
so it's a
do something here?
Supports.
No?
Still, Tibbers is getting aggressive. Super Mega Death Rocket does a fair bit
No,
of
Lucid
damage
didn't
there.
want any
Now
part of it
Chovy,
anymore. It's a good kick by Lucid. Aiming's doing a lot of damage here. Keen is low. He has flash though. Chovy has flash too. He's gonna have to ult out.
It's okay. They are gonna be
No flash from Showmaker here.
He does escape. A lot of damage as Keen is going home. And now this Drake possibly going to get taken by DK, but they do decide that they want to back away. And it's going to be a teleport invested just to make sure that Soul Point will be collected. Or is it? As, okay, Hook is going to
Hey, Lehens is just back.
Does find it onto Lehens, walking in to get some vision.
Keen didn't W that.
Seismically shoved back once again as
You just give the Drake, bro. It's third Drake, but you don't lose the game if they get this.
Do you really want to throw your life away for a
You have Jinx. I mean, even if they get Chemtech Soul, you can still win. You have Jinx.
Definitely not. Starts off cute there from DK as they are able to get the kill on Lehens. That's one of the classic counterplays to Kench, is that if you can't kill whoever you're trying to kill, you're a pick comp into Kench, so whoever you try to pick, as long as he's near, isn't going to be dying. You can just take him down. I just think it was a little bit disjointed. It gave a little bit too much time to react. As we take another look here, I think they were kind of hesitating as to whether or not it was going to be worth it. Because you see Aiming and Kellen already backing off, whereas Lucid and Showmaker are like, we're going in.
Bro, I think Thresh is such a bad champion, man. Like, Thresh is just a champion where you have 3 abilities. The ult just isn't even an ability at all. That shit just sucks.
End up being quite costly for DK. They are very clearly of the opinion though that they
AD carry is very weak right now. Yeah, AD carry is just unplayable, guys. It's too garbage.
Aiming went for the call very early on as well, and the Jinx does have a lot of power.
Or maybe
it is Genji.
Maybe it's the Nongshim strategy, where you give up all the dragons and then you take an Elder and win the game.
Well, it is Chemtech, so that's actually very valid.
That's an option. And Nongshim did it with Infernal, and that seemed to work. So,
okay, but that,
I don't know, this has got to be better, right?
If you didn't watch that game, you should watch it back. It is truly
No, I think that's the main thing. It was the strategy. I think it could have been any game.
Really?
Any matchup. Absolutely. It's just really smart. I read it. There was a guy on Reddit who said that it was like that was the cool strat.
Atlas, I know that you're joking, but it's.
I know.
And the poke from Genji should be pretty unplayable for Dom 1. I mean, they have to find somehow an engage, but like I think the engage is actually really easy for Genji to play against. When it's just Annie Lee Sin trying to find angles, it's pretty easy to play against. I think Thresh here is just terrible in this game. Thresh into Jace Varus. Sounds horrible. I actually think AD carry is bad. No, I mean, I think AD carry is really good. I think the AD carry dictates so much of the draft right now. And people are picking like there's so many champions that give you complete identities. I mean, Smolder is just broken, like getting banned a lot. Smolder is just broken. You have Varus, which is still strong. You have Kalista, which is completely like game defining. Outside of that, you have like Ashe, which can be flex. It's like AD and support. Can be played in both. Pretty strong, mainly as a support though. Yeah, then on top of that, like people are worrying about Zyro Khan these days. Aiming is just riding the Herald bot, giving mid. Like, is this good?
Yeah, Showmaker's just like confused Kench, wondering what
I don't know, bro. Isn't Aiming just inting the whole game with this play?
Might be right there, but I also think
Like, what the fuck? Why did he just drove the Herald bot and they just gave mid turret and then Showmaker just gets dove? And we lost the TP, all for bot tier 1. What the fuck? And then Senna is like another one that just defines the game.
I reckon Showmaker's probably got you on that front. He put some question marks up already.
I'm arguing about AD carrying competitive. I mean, even in solo queue, I still think it's good. Like, I see a bunch of AD carries that are like always climbing in every region. The people were saying like the argument that people were using was that there wasn't enough AD carries in top 10 in Korea. Let's see if that's still the case.
D+, cutting some corners and really just getting hard punished.
I mean, an AD carry is rank 3 in Korea right now. Okay, so it's a jungle rank 1, then a mid laner rank 2, AD carry rank 3, jungle rank 4. There are 2 top laners, 5 and 6, then a support in rank 7, and then 3 junglers. Junglers always are high elo in Korea. There's a AD carry rank 12, an AD carry rank 14. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the argument that people have been using. That there's not enough AD carries in the top 10 of Korea, so it shows that it's a bad role. But in like EU West, for example, there are 2. There's jungler rank 1, rank 2 is a top laner, and then there's 2 AD carries rank 3 and 4. I don't know. I feel like it's fine, bro.
Man, a Gale Force would be nice. Oh man, Gale Force. If that was an
AD carry and solo queue in pro play is the same. Yeah, I mean, there's still like people that are hitting top 5 in like every region.
But now they kind of have to because Chovy's going to be pushing in mid.
I think you want to make them a little bit confused, you know, set up for some sort of fight here, and then just hope that Canyon comes in. All
right, let's see this fight. This is sole point for Genji. Genji rarely loses fights like this. All right, TP flank coming in from Showmaker, but it's pretty hard for him to flank. It's pretty hard for him to play here. Oh, good hook onto Chovy. Maybe they forced the eat. They didn't force the eat. Got the Drake. They shouldn't even look for the fight anymore. They really should not look for the fight. Dom 1 should not be looking for this fight.
Just walks away. Isn't actually going to find
I really don't like it.
On this one. Didn't see it. And now Lucid off on the other
why do they want to fight so bad here? I don't get it. They got the Drake. The position wasn't even good.
They don't actually commit to the engage. And it does really get dangerous. There's the first stun. Tom Kench going to throw down the Devour. Now King, and he's just going through his entire
Lucid's looking for a kick on Varus. They're looking for a kick on Varus here. I don't think it's going to work, bro. They're like 1 HP.
On top of Canyon, potentially a suboptimal target as they've just
see the end of the fight.
So much of their health bars here as Kellen gives Aiming a lantern.
What was that wall? It's a pretty good wall.
Wrong side of the rift.
The enemy team had Showmaker TP behind. Oh, Pace is getting one shot, maybe? Oh, bro, why do you need to do that? Why did he need to kick Flash? Just auto and then kick. Like, I feel like Lee Sin players try to do too much.
Lee Sin for a dragon, and maybe that's okay. I don't know.
All right, I feel like Genji will just win this game. All right, back to FPX.
Very unfortunate.
Genji rarely throws when they're ahead like this, and I think they just have better draft.
Or vice versa. And for Xiaoshu, again, we're falling onto the 8.
Okay.
The top of the map, which was replied with
Ari Vi.
which was
Milky
replied
Way
with
on Lee
something
Sin
now, of
here.
course. Okay. Rumble
Vi Ari into
go
Lee
top
Sin.
lane right here, but Life
And the Rumble is picked. Technically a flex, but will probably be played by Life.
And he was banned in game number 1 in respect to Life for playing down the bot lane together with Doctam. And honestly, you're gonna have to play a very potent bot lane duo for the side of our A to actually not get devoured. Usually a very short range AD carries will suffer into Rumble, especially when you get hit by E and he gets to run you down through the slow, and the penetration through the E is very difficult to play through. So I'm wondering, for Asu, there's no way, like even if Kalista was open right here, there's no way you would pivot towards something like this. So let's see what else he's actually got in the tank.
And here's the thing as well, like FPX going towards this Rumble, I actually really love the way they kind of prioritize it so heavily, just because the Rumble, like people kind of forget about the things like about the Rumble is that not only does it give you great presence, obviously, and pressure in the lanes, and of course his Equalizer being a massive team fight ultimate, but also as well as that, the Harpoons, there is a little bit of things that people don't realize with the Harpoons. They reduce your magic resistance, they shred down your magic resistance if you're hit by that. So these little differences can be
If you're in heat.
onto a tank,
If you're in the danger zone.
those are the things that can actually start to burn you down.
All right, okay.
Realize.
Sante.
Lock in the center, forget the smolder. This is the patch where he was hot fixed. Oh.
All right.
Still gonna be picked.
Smolder.
Agony and despair.
Aurelion Soul from Care. Okay, dude, Care was actually had like an insane Aurelion Soul game last split. We had like a 15 kill Aurelion Soul game. Let's see it, bro. I'm down. I'm down. Kind of a banger.
It was selfless plug right here, but it was so hilarious because Oshin, chat, everyone, I get my full combo. I'm a Katarina main. I get my full combo on this thing. He gets to stand still and kill me. That's all he did. He stood still, he lasered me down, and that was the end of it. Now, I really like the Aurelion Soul right here because they want to play through getting control around these team fights, and having the Equalizer, having the Aurelion Soul right here, it can really win you these pockets around the team fights where you put down your abilities and you sort of zone off the likes of a Smolder to not be able to walk too far forward. If he does, you've got Cassandra, you've got
Doesn't look that easy to play Asol here. I mean, the thing about Asol is that you actually like build kind of tanky. So it's not super easy to play Asol early, but I think it's doable. All right, let's see. I feel like RA's been playing a lot better than expected this series. They've been doing pretty well.
Get them that W in game number
Top
2.
esports versus WEs in draft right now.
Very, very powerful mid jungle doing the
Jackie loves Smolder, Cream on Way.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, look, you know, the Aurelion Sol is very interesting to see as well as his post-nerf Aurelion Sol. Not massive nerf, of course. Just reducing his Q damage, his breath of life down just a little bit. So it doesn't do as much damage. I think it went from 35% of his, of the target's maximum health down to, or sorry, 35% of his AP down to 30, and then a couple of small flat adjustments as well. So we'll see if it does do it, and does do exactly what he needs it to do. But I mean, honestly, I'm so excited to see any kind of new champion, and we are seeing a lot of FBX kind of throwing in some decent new styles, decent new setups to make sure that they are coming out on top of these series. And again, that uniqueness is really giving them such a proper push towards maybe being a top 4 team in the league.
Absolutely, yeah. Looking at the listen right here, there is not
Prince is playing WE lose.
Setup.
He's playing, isn't he?
Of hard CC,
Yep,
setting you
he's
up
playing.
for a gank in each lane. Sure, you've got the Cassante Q3 early on before level 6. Maybe you've got the field that's sucking you in from the Aurelion Soul, but not much concrete CC that will set up.
Are you gonna lock down Milky Way?
So I'm very curious to
Yeah, I
actually
mean,
see how Milky Way
if they commit onto Milky Way though, Milky Way can't drag them into the team.
the early
Not that
game.
easy to play RA's comp because they have like a pick comp mid. They also just have a Smolder and a Tom Kench on their team as well.
Want to play aggressive towards that bot side of the map, potentially even build up for a dive towards that bot side into the Smolder, shutting him down very early on in the game.
I like this kind
And also, it's kind of hard to run into FPX's comp.
Quite literally isn't a champion until, like, you know, 20 minutes into the game, 22 minutes into the
Hey,
game.
Duck Dom, Halo Blade trade. Doesn't end up being Giga positive. Wait, Doran Shield on Smolder. Have we seen this? I feel like I never see Doran Shield on Smolder.
To see kind of how this one goes, but FPX care.
What is this, bro?
Showing off the new skin. Of course, the new porcelain skin coming out here for the Aurelion Soul, but
Skin diff, bro.
This is going to be a very interesting style. We have two dragons in the game that do both kind of technically infinitely scale, so we'll see who comes out on top of this one. But already you can see
okay.
Someone threw a bear. They're already losing that game. They can't even throw in this one.
Like level 1, Tam Kench does very little, and we already know he started with the
Are they just gonna dive Asim and just kill him? Life just tanks it. This is gonna work. This is gonna work for sure, I think. Nah, you won't be there in time. Might be 1-for-1, but I think it'll be good.
For our ace bot lane, I'm looking at Vikla. Are you gonna pull the TP? Still level 1 for Asim.
Yeah, they're gonna get the knock up here.
Yep.
It's already done
Clean.
and dusted. The ghost gets picked up here for Docdom.
Clean. This they can redive, I think.
He might still be in a little
Never mind.
There's the TP. And that's actually gonna be
Leave.
Asim TPs. They don't know exactly that's coming in, but they got the kill. They got the
Big.
gold and all the XP denied away.
Zora didn't even heal, but yeah, that guy was giga dead. Yeah, Life just had WE, just goes through, tanks the turret with a Z. W's.
Yeah, and I'm glad that
Milkman
also got out
getting a
with
free
the
kill.
killer right here, getting
Doctor
that
has a biscuit here.
powerful,
Uses it for mana. Wants to get these last 2 minions. Doesn't look like he's gonna be able to. Oh, Milky Way's gonna stay. Oh man, Milky Way stayed here.
Yeah, he stayed a little bit longer. He will have the gray health. And that should
Okay,
keep him alive.
ends up living. They use heal and flash though, pretty big.
To life, and he should be fine to
Lose
walk
heal
away
and
from this one.
flash.
Now you recognizing, yep,
Milky Way is gonna
no
stay on the map
Rivera
here.
is outside, I can steal away
Looks for
the ball.
crab.
No problem, no question. Might still even look for a fight here. As they do have a
Milky Way gets the crab, just doesn't care, can ignore Nayu. Nayu has no Q for like 6 seconds, so
realizing he doesn't really have anything else to go for,
he's
will
chilling.
back himself
Milky
up.
Way might return gank bot even,
On the top side as well.
depending on how hard they can push.
Absolutely, I love
Nah, it
the
doesn't
way
look like
that
they can
the
push that hard.
right there from Nayu is like, hey, I've lost Smolder, but he's
And Nayu can go to enemy red.
And Zora re-engages, sees that listen, he's still
He knows that
down
these
bot
are
side of the
all
map,
up
so
because Milky Way
even though
started
he's
in his
advanced
bot
away
side.
with 1 kill right there, Nayu is going to get spotted. It's not gonna
TP,
be
Doran
one
Shield.
right
This
back,
champ is so
and I
cringe.
feel like
Yeah,
by that
it's
time,
really cringe.
Milky Way will already be up, but chickens are like
Other AD carries, they have to build long swords. They need Dirks in order to play. Smolder, Doran Shield, TP, and a Tom Kench in his lane.
And again, pretty good dive right there from the side of
And Karis CSing well. He can stay even. He has mana. Oh, the red isn't even taken. Milky Way is here. Milky Way is so much stronger than Nayu here, bro. He's Caulfield's Warhammer to nothing.
For a while there, and unfortunately, it meant that he
Yeah,
wasn't
and
able
he must have
to
lost
get
some
it.
He Qs over here. He might smite this and then Q over and just end up. Oh, he's on Nayu. I mean, he's way stronger. Zhaoju's here, but Milky Way is calling like, bro, just come here. Just come here and fight. He's going to try to hit this Q. Okay. Yeah, they're going to still fight it. Okay, they're onto Zhaoju. Milky Way is so strong. Zhaoju has to flash. Zhaolahu has to block here. Got onto Milky Way. Okay, they get Milky Way. Ends up being okay. Trade 1-for-1.
He thought about it, but he didn't want to risk it, especially considering that
Yeah, Milky Way really wanted to fight that because he was just up Caulfield's Warhammer. They're lucky they get 1-for-1. It's just Aatrox strength and K'Sante being kind of like a bot 3-6.
Who chose to play that 1v1, he would end up going down to the Ari roam towards the top side of the map. Now, Dragon all up and available. Void Grubs all up and available.
Overall,
Now
I guess
again,
it's good for RA there.
split push right here and 1-3-1 with the likes of the Aatrox and the
Wonder if Ace will look for a roam bot too.
Going for the Void Grubs is not a bad choice. Now we're seeing the top lane play again. The Grug right there is gonna go to the side of Nayu. They literally both are just auto-attacking him. It was just a 50-50. The Q missing right here from Milky Way means that he has to join by shielding through Zhaolahu. Also, the damage not landing. That would have been
I think here, Zhaolahu just has to walk into the Vi, by the way.
Towards Nayu, which
Like the fact that Milky Way gets hit by the Q is kind of unlucky. I think Zhaolahu just has to tank it because Milky Way can just fucking murder somebody.
I will, however,
Milky Way gets Drake, enemy team gets Grubs. I generally like the first Grub trade. You can still contest second Grubs and second Drake.
getting
the
that
timer
early on,
differential.
making sure that he's tanky enough is going to be of huge advantage for them.
And Asim is still just stacking.
And while we were in that replay, we did see the 3 of the first 6 Void Grubs going.
Look at how
on the
tanky
side
this
of
Ace Hole looks, by the way.
traded in kind by
Giant
FPX
spell
for the
first item.
dragons. And I do tend to favor the dragon stacking, especially when you've got something like a Smolder against you, just knowing that you
he's
can't
guessing well.
just delay the game. They can't just say, look, we don't have to fight you at this because we have 2 dragons or 3 dragons and you don't have any. So I do prefer the style from FBX to try and make this one work, to force that Smolder out from underneath the turret. But right now the Smolder is struggling in this lane, already down about 15 CS or so, and it's only going to get worse, to be perfectly honest. This life combination, once he gets back his flash, should become a little bit harder to deal with.
Trying to just trade ults.
Fierce amount of damage coming out here from Care.
Yeah,
Right
doesn't actually get his ult. The first Aurelion Soul ult is like nothing. Trying to farm. Really on Rylai's, your first Rylai's where you're able to do something. This is an interesting play. Okay, life is coming too. If Zhao Laohu can send Zhaozhu to Milky Way, maybe they can win. Oh, not you? Oh, they're just going on to Zhaozhu. Zhaozhu's just dead. Maybe not. Maybe not. Life didn't get the first slow. Ooh, that was, dude, that's just tier 2 boots gap. It looked like the Q3 was just going to be enough because Life would get a slow, but he didn't get it. They have to be careful going here. Milky Way can get one shot. Milky Way is the target, bro. They know to kill the carry, bro. Kill the carry. Damn, actually huge from them. Huge play. Didn't respect the Ahri roam here. But Ahri Vi, bro. Ahri Vi, that's actually so big for Vikla. So big for Vikla getting these 2 kills. I mean, Life wasn't level 6. Milky Way wasn't level 6. Zhao Laohu had no ult. Mid had prio. Big.
Last game, if I'm FPX, I'm like, what happened in game 2? Oh, shoot. It was Vikla. It was all the solo kills into the triple kills, into him ending us, and right here, he has grabbed himself a double kill. He has grabbed himself the Malignant.
And they have the Smolder on the team. Oh, Malignants already for the Ahri.
On the map, and as you can see, Life, not very patient right there.
It's actually kind of unlucky. If they didn't go for this play right here, it would have been a dead Vi. Vi would have just got, I mean, he would have at least had to ulti and be chunked to like 1 HP. But Life and Milky Way would have just fucked him here.
And it ends up being the case. Of course, Vikla, not seen on the map. He is going to be somewhere around the fights for the side of RA. And it was the case. Grabs himself another double kill for his troubles.
Not having access to the Lee Sin kick as well, the Dragon's Rage kick, really just kind of showed the difference between Nayu and Milky Way there. Having that instant engage with the cease and desist, just so powerful. And now FBX, they are trying to leverage this bot lane a little bit more. They will be up at still about 15 CS or so. Dragon spawning in a minute 45, but Malignant's already picked up pre-10 minutes here for Vikla's Ahri. Just shows you.
This Ahri looks really scary. I mean, to be honest, they can actually fight once Care gets his first big ult.
I'm going for safety. I'm not going for kills in this lane. I know what my job.
I just think that it's gonna be like the Smolder is gonna be a problem later on still.
This for me is very much telling of like.
But maybe it's okay. Like I'm not sure. Like Aurelion Soul also is just. I think Aurelion Soul is hidden OP.
Recognizing and saying, cool, I can just be more aggressive in the side lanes. I'm never going to kill this Aurelion Soul, so I'll kill other people's lanes.
Absolutely, but with the help of Vi right there, you can very.
They going for this kill on Care?
If you spotted what has happened,
looks like they're going for Care.
Vikla just walked into this kick chickens.
Any drift here?
Care gonna drop down the sky, try to get over the wall, not quite able to do.
Oh, Milky Way just got eaten. He's just done. He's dead. Maybe not. Maybe not. Life is here. It looks pretty impossible. Okay, bro. Yeah, all right, win. GG. That's what they needed. Zora was first on the move, and Zora just was on Milky Way when Milky Way was trying to help the play. I think 2v2, they probably could have returned 1 kill. Duck Dom kills Awesome here, but I don't think it matters. He has flash. He's just moving. Damn, can Duck Dom carry this? I mean, it's a pretty hard Lee Sin game if other people aren't strong, but I think the biggest mistake here was just the not respecting the Vikla roam. Now Vikla is just really ahead.
Forced flashes, flash on Aurelion Soul, flash onto Lee Sin, flash onto the Devourers. Vikla is a massive threat on the Rift right now, and if I can hear any voices in the background from somewhere around Germany, Namara is screaming, Medjais, 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 Medjais onto this Ahri. But yet again, you see that Nayu setting up the kill together with Vikla. Doesn't matter who leads the kill, fight.
I mean, if he
Plus,
hits that,
Aries
it doesn't matter. Vikla will never die to him.
in terms of setting up kills and skirmishes for themselves. And
Life is here, but it just doesn't matter either. Q flash. Can't play. They got 2 Drakes, though. What does Duck Dom do here? I mean, Duck Dom solo kill kind of saves the game. That's just that dry.
There is no cleanse onto Asim. He has opted to go towards that teleport.
He had no flash?
Mom is not going to save him that early on.
Oh, he had no flash. Okay. I don't even think we saw where the flash was blown. Duck Dom's got to carry this one, bro. Seems hard.
How long you bring them down, how much you deny them, because they will always come back and deny you in the later stages. They're having so much damage, and just access to extra free kind of true damage later on in the game just becomes so difficult to deal with. Vikla has been exceptional right now for the side of RA. Really kind of keeping them up and ahead of FBX.
Dude, Vikla is just suddenly back.
There is 2 dragons picked up though for FBX. They are stacking that one very nicely.
Milky Way is just
gonna get
way weaker right now.
And Milky Way recognizes, you know what? I haven't seen the vibe.
It's also like just he can't play because mid is just never going to be able to be there.
Is not particularly doing anything wrong right
Yeah, maybe if you go Aurelion Soul, you have to go something else.
He's scaling into that late game with the
Or, I mean, I guess if you go Lee Sin, you have to go something other than Aurelion Soul, something with more pressure mid. Like Nico or something. Probably just a Nico game, honestly. They're going to look for a play onto bot. Care has this like OP ult. I think they have to play around bot. Okay, they're keeping... They're trying to TP on Duck Dom. Duck Dom has ult. Does he just throw it at Jiaoju? Nope. Throws it at Zora. There's no way he kills, though. Yeah, they weren't able to answer. Lee Sin was there, but there was nothing they could do. Can they deny 6 grubs? Bro, look at the damage. It's so hard for them to play. They're losing both sides of the map. The only hope they have is like Dragon Soul. The fact that they RNG'd a good soul. Oh, A-Soul's actually gonna kill Smolder here, probably. Let's see. There's a fight going on bot that I really want to see because this guy is just dead. Okay, good flash from Vikla. They killed Smolder. They did not kill Tom Kench. If they killed both, maybe that would have been good.
Absolutely, but at least Care replies.
Oh, actually, let's see. 2 big kills for Care, actually. I mean, Aurelion Soul scales like a monster. Game is still technically winnable. It's hard, but it's winnable. The Smolder is actually pretty far behind. It is a liability here. Got 5 grubs. They didn't get 6. I don't know. It just seems like a hard game for Lee Sin to play now.
Here's a silver lining. No matter how far behind Smolder does end up going, getting that execute later on is going to help a lot in terms of the team fighting. So your Smolder will come online one way or the other. Now that was the teleport that we just missed towards the bottom of the map because top side.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to see, bro.
Of fighting as well. Asim is going to try to fly towards the Tribus. Life is over there. And honestly, Care to show him why he's a superior Dragon right here. He can travel through the walls more freely, puts down the damage, the ultimate right there sealed the deal, and of course we both started a little bit earlier on. Vikla plus Nayu have been dominating the map. Vikla has literally been everywhere. And
this is why most teams don't give Viari, bro.
For Vikla in this particular game, it would be, hey,
Galaho is really close to getting his E. Oh, his E just came up there.
Except mid lane versus how much he's been.
Holy fuck! Maybe he should have just went in a straight line, just W'd straight back, and then E'd the Q2.
4 and 1 right now here for Vikla.
I mean, 1 minute 10 seconds on Drake. I don't know, like RA, I'm not sure if they hard win this Drake fight. Not actually sure if they hard win it. I mean, their top side is really strong, but the Smolder is really fucking weak. Whereas like no one on FPX besides for like Milky Way is that weak for this fight. Like Care getting that double kill actually stabilized him a lot in the game. He's not gonna have Leandries, but he has like Rylai's haunting guys. I'm not sure. I'm not sure like if RA just hard stomped this Drake fight. Thing is, Life doesn't have Leandries here yet. And they get a pick onto Care though. Care's just gonna give the bot wave, he knows. He doesn't have his Mega ult. If FPX had Mega ult, I think they would actually have advantage because Smolder is just so useless in this fight.
you are going in probably one combo from Vikla. So right here with the next dragon spawning, you definitely...
The Lee Sin is kind of worthless here too.
Your foot down if you are RA. You're most likely going to be very close to the second item. Double need this large rod.
Yeah, Jalahu doesn't actually get a no magic mantle or anything here.
Horizon focus that we've seen is very prominent within the RA builds. It's straight into that death cap, as much raw damage as you can.
Go straight onto Milko. Oh, they're trying to go onto life to catch him here. That's actually pretty big for FPX. I think FPX just win the fight now. Oh, Vikla got caught. Vikla got caught. That's a shutdown onto the Aurelion Soul. That's actually so big. And they get Drake. All right, we got a fucking game. We got a fucking game. Because this is like nerfed Aurelion Soul, so it's not, or nerfed Smolder, so it's not like as insanely Giga OP. It's like the one in LCS that's actually beatable sometimes. And you got a pretty early third Drake.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a Sentinel moment. We said how important it is to set up these team fights.
Such a banger series, bro. Such a banger series. This has been like a bunch of hard-fought games.
A lot of the times when you play the Arena, you do have that much access to the backline with the triple charge onto the ultimate. A lot of people tend to fly way too fast into the backline. Your team cannot follow up, and you end up being punished for it. Of course, Vikla did not have his flash available as well, so that's a double punish. But I feel like the biggest loss right here is not even the fact that he gave...
No, like, Kara is actually not weak. Kara is actually not weak at all. Like, he was really far behind, but the farming slowed down for Vikla because he made plays in side lanes. Kara's continued to farm, and his champion outscales Ari. Like, he'll probably just end up going like Zanya's on 3. As Aesol, you do enough damage, generally.
In the late game for the side of RA, the amount that he controls around your...
Wait, so LPL is playing on 14.4 or 14.5? I mean, it says game patch 14.5 like under my face right now, but I'm not sure.
He's gonna most likely be getting zoned out of these fights very quickly. So again, we get to see this. Vikla sees the play. He sees Milky when he sees lives.
Honestly, life hitting that slow is actually really big.
3 levels done, 4 levels down off of me, but the chain of corruption hitting crucially right there from Doctor.
800 gold to fucking Aurelion Soul, bro.
Yeah, just so overzealous.
That's 14.6. It might be 14.6. They might just be playing in the future. Maybe they're playing on 15.4.
In these games, gonna lead to
that's why they're playing Rumble support. Rumble support is OP on 15.4. Oh, big. Okay, good kick flash. They're gaming. Oh, Milky Way tried to hit. I mean, they got flash out of Nayu. They're gonna keep on going. Vikla is just dead. Holy fuck, they have to eat Nayu. They have to eat Nayu here. Zhaoju's here. Duckdom's kiting. Zora's dead. Zhaoju's dead as well. Oh, Kara's going for both. Wait, Zhaoju's not dead? Okay, he's dead. Gold goes to K'Sante. Bro, the comeback play big. They don't have a wave or anything. They can't do Baron or, like, I mean, Baron's not up or anything. Like, they don't get anything off it is the point. But, like, they get a lot of gold injection. Kara is actually super strong now. And Asim is only on 124 stacks, bro. He's only on 124 at 20 minutes. So it's going to be a while till he actually hits 225. He got denied hard in lane. Such a fucking hype series, actually, bro. Such an insane hype series.
Now you were the stronger mid-jungle duo, and right now this Aurelion Soul is
kick flash from Milky. Kara had his Q on cooldown here, though. Some miscoordination here. If Kara just kept his Q, he would have been able to kill Vikla or burn his flash. Good ulti from Life. Duckdom kites down, which is correct.
Duckdom takes so much off of Nayu's time until he goes down. And honestly, that Aurelion Soul damage is absolutely...
Nah, this Aurelion Soul is actually a big problem now. He got that kill, been huge. I mean, he's on Leandri's now. He's probably just going to be going Zanya's, like we said. I'm pretty sure FPX is just ahead at this point in the game. Like, while they're on Soul Point, like, Kara just needs to see if he can farm his Mega Ult. If he can farm his Mega Ult for this fight, it'd be huge.
Soul to an Aurelion Soul who already has a Rylai's Crystal Scepter and a Leandri's. Like, this
he's basing right now for stopwatch, I think. The Aurelion Soul. That's what it looks like.
Who are looking a little bit floundering. They're still in this game. This gold is very much dead even. And there's a big old but on this. If you
I mean,
can
there's
play
flash on Aurelion Sol. There's no
FPS
flash on Ari and no flash on Xiaoju and Nayu. So they're missing flashes on a lot of important targets. Milky Way has no flash, but he's actually more of like he's playing a more supportive role this game. There's no way he's like a carry. Milky Way had no vision there, by the way. The ward is turned off. So it's just a random Q.
The game changer right here. However, a lot of the shutdowns, a lot of the bounty gold has gone over to the side of FPS.
Air still doesn't have his mega ult. Are they just gonna give this soul? They just give soul here or what?
Half items, very crucially. You've got that hourglass in there. Well, half the hourglass for care. Go seek us
Good
out
poke from Duck Dom.
to keep him alive in these fights. Now suddenly that Aurelion Sol one level up on pretty much everyone on this map, and he's going to be so difficult to take down due to all.
Zora's gonna drive this? Zora should not drive this into the turret. Okay, he had to like turn here because if he doesn't turn here, he just gets murdered. Oh, good catch, good catch. Oh, they caught him. They caught Smolder. Charm onto Duck Dom though. Charm onto Duck Dom. Okay, they just ulti Nayu. Nayu's no flash. Nayu's dead. Milky Way goes in. Xiaoju, it's all up to Xiaoju. Can Xiaoju carry? They just get soul. They just get soul here. Dude, this Aurelion Sol is actually just 1v9, bro. This Aurelion Sol is so strong. Just go soul, no? Just go soul, guys. Damn, big. Oh, we got ads. Yeah, we got ads because we did LCK. That's the bad thing about going straight from LPL to LCK to LPL is there's no time for ads because you're just perma-in games. GG. And then we go straight into top esports game. So there's just no time for ads. It's over, bro. It's over.
FPX, and again, Xiao Lao, who's playing such a huge part of why care is able to put down that DPS and not get focused.
SM is so bad. I mean, here he just like Nayu just like cues. I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know if they're like. I think in situations like this, people just need to talk about setups more than like random players being bad. Like, I don't see how Asim is so bad for this. It's a setup problem. The fact that they're walking here.
No one is touching this Aurelion Sol at all. Xiaoju gets a little glimpse of a backline access right there, but he's going to get stopped dead in his tracks. The slows coming in from the Aurelion Sol are so difficult to play through as a melee champion. You mentioned that straight in the at the very beginning.
Where are the FPX doubters from earlier? I mean, people are preying on FPX's downfall because they're just like a fun team to watch, and people just hate like when LPL teams succeed, I think.
Backline, honestly, I don't see how Care dies in any of these team fights unless he mispositions himself.
Yeah, I really don't see how you're going to be able to kind of jump on this and get that kind of damage.
More support's fault for heralding away. I mean, the support shouldn't jump into the herald, but he has to herald away. If he heralds into the turret there, he just insta dies. Oh, good kick flash. Nice play from Milky Way. Zora has no flash. Zora's dead too. GG. This is a big win, bro. This is a big win. They had a lot of problems. They had to fight for this. This was not a free series. These series make you improve as a team.
2,000 gold lead right here, which is about to blow even more open as well. And unfortunately, even though Vikla was so freaking far ahead in the early game, one misstep, one shutdown, one dragon giving it away was all it took for FPX to get straight back into this game. And unfortunately, this is a composition that's running a jungle that's very squishy in terms of Vi. If your Vi falls behind, it's pretty much a bot that starts fights for you. Presses R, knows that it's a one-way street, a one-way ticket.
Bro, who's hating on FPX? I've never seen a team gain so many fans so quickly. I don't know. I just see like random comments in my chat like Milky Way is such a fraud. Holy fuck. Like standard stuff, you know.
With a very nice kick flash right there. Make sure that Nayu stays stuck in place. And
I think the big story of FPX is like Milky Way, it like didn't, I mean, this is probably the worst series that he's had, and it's still like not even like a bad series or anything, but it's everyone else getting like stepping up so much on this team. Like they had, it was literally like Milky Way like dragging a team of 4 frauds, and now everyone else is like actually playing League.
Again, Asum nowhere near the stacks that he needs to even get the beginning of an execute before he even starts stacking further.
Yeah, like he's still 40 off in terms of like, you know, finding it. He might have it before the next Elder, but I don't even know if he's going to get there. And then look, this is the risk you take with Smolder. If it's
Aurelion Sol has the Mega ult, and Azanya's, and Leandri's, and Rylai's. He could just press R and the whole team is just going to get slowed plus dotted by Leandri's. Balanced. Also, Smolder is just like not hitting 225 stacks this game. Actually, he might have it soon.
They can kill him so quickly that it's just going to give over free gold. And now pushing into this bot side, you can just see how difficult it is for RA to try and go for this. They're trying to make sure they can still get stacks onto Asum, but he's just not in a position to be, you know, pushing for this at all. He's going to have to be so far away from all fights just to try and get up to 225 before the Elder.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be the case, and even if it is, you are so damn squishy. Level 13 versus level 16 Aurelion Sol. Enemy mid lane is 3 levels up, and he's going to absolutely melt him with 3.5 items. So they're looking at Vikla.
Yeah, this forces ult. That's actually so big. You just force Ari's ult.
And that just kind of tags him a little bit. There's going to be a nice zoning W coming out here from Care, as he looks to try and crack open this base. A flash from Zora, as he knows if he dies, that's basically it for his
Taking
team.
him. Got Elder in 140. That ult does nothing. Maybe that's just for Asum to get his stacks.
Lane has been broken open. 1 minute 40 until that dragon spawns, and you can see just look at Care. He doesn't care at all right now. He's just flowing around the map, feeling good.
He has no TP. If they see him base, they might start a fight.
Looking for a little bit of a vision control, if you will, in their own jungle. Again, they do not have the means to even face check. This
Horizon focus for Care, 4 items.
On your support. Level 11 on this Tamken's level 16 on Aurelion Sol. Now, of course, Care does not have the teleport, but there's still like a minute plus. So he does have the time to go towards the top of the map, push that wave real quickly. This wave now, it's going to slow push towards enemy base, but of course, I don't think this, it shows good control of the map for FPX, but I don't think it's going to matter. I feel like it's a matter of, hey, we win the next fight, level 16.
Why not just Rabadon? I mean, Rabadon is probably better. I mean, maybe Void is actually better here.
Enemy support for the Aurelion Sol, and you just win next fight, and you pretty
Gotcha, you can't be doing that, I don't think.
They can't even fight
They're just bullying them out of the jungle.
Yeah, they can't
40 seconds on Elder. Kara's mega ult.
They're desperately trying to get him up to 225, so he has got some kind of way of fighting this, but I just don't think it's possible right now. Yeah, like, I mean, I genuinely don't. I don't even think 225.
I mean, even if he hits 225, I don't think they win off it. Aurelion Sol is the real stacking dragon.
Unless we see a massive mistake coming out from FBX.
Aurelion Sol one-shots Moto just start. No, I mean, Ace R isn't that much damage.
Push in mid wave. They've got top pushing for them. They've got bot pushing for them. There's just no reason.
Happening in the other series.
Oh dear.
Oh, they go into Vikla. Oh, Vikla just got one shot. Damn. Bro, it feels bad because people like Vikla makes that mistake and everyone's just gonna be flaming Vikla, but he's actually like fucking been good this series.
Everything in the kitchen sink at him. It's isolated. It's clinical. It's clean from the side of FBX, and they are going.
Damn, another Care Aurelion Sol. We talked about his 15 kill Aurelion Sol game. Backs that up with what, like an 11 kill, like an 11-1. He was a 15-1 Aurelion Sol. Now he's an 11-1 Aurelion Sol.
Absolutely, and Kara's having so much.
It is one of his pocket picks, bro. All these players just pulling out their pocket picks. It's a big win for them, bro. It's a big win. Like, this is a game where it's kind of a trap game where RA is playing better than their score indicates. They actually are not a terrible team.
Mid lane has roamed in the jungle, has roamed top lane, has taken 4 kills. What are you doing? That's exactly what he was doing.
They needed this.
Scaling for these mid-game fights.
Makes you better too. It makes you fucking better.
Taken aback by the aggression of RA. It worked in game 2 from RA. They were doing it back in game number 3, and I felt like Vikla was gonna take over the entire map. However, FPX slapped it straight back into their face.
There was a moment where Vikla was getting around the map. He was moving with this Ahri, getting things done for his team, but FBX
God damn, the boys.
They kept to the game plan.
All right, is the other game still going on? Okay, top esports versus W. I assume top esports just won.
We will be fine towards that late game.
Yeah, top esports won game 1. How's LCK?
It doesn't mathematically kick them out just yet, but it is a very, very tough kind of setup there for them. They are probably going to be knocked out pretty damn soon, but I mean, let's.
Okay, we'll play another ad right now so that we don't get them during the next game. So I'll probably just do top esports.
Because we are already behind our 3rd series, and we'll see you guys on the flip side.
I'll be back in like 3 minutes. Remember, I mean, I didn't forget ads last time. It's just that that's the downside of doing LPL and LCK in the same time, where you just jump between perma games, is that they're like, you can't play the ads, right? Because you'll just be in a game no matter what. So it's just gonna hit you with it during the game. All right, be right back. All right. Wait, they're going straight at the top. Okay, we go to the Chinese stream though. It's time for Chinese stream. That was a fucking banger series though. That was actually a crazy series. Gilius was complaining about the dumb one Genji series. He said he was bored as fuck. Alright, versus FPX was banger. Alright. Boom. Just wait on this. I don't really feel like watching the early game of Damwon Genji.
这赛季的第7次 MVP 了，守护神一样的存在，这把布隆却是教科书。而且对于 W 来说，这样一个前中期进攻的阵容， 尝试失败的话，那要不要回归他们最熟悉的那一套？因为就是我们3年说了 ，WE 要面对滔博，他想赢下滔博，他必须得创新。
就是还是感觉今天他们是做了准备过来，就 WE 就是想着选个维杜斯打下路嘛，但是这一把来说没有成功，就只有可能前几轮确实用2个英雄优势，然后包括配合比较好嘛，
是
打出了优势之后，后面没有转化成那种滚雪球的经济吧？
没有完全稳得住，就是还是第2条小龙掉得很伤。
是的，
因为 WE 的阵容拿出来以后就是不能掉小龙，他得每一条都打，然后趁着小火龙沉寂之前，在20分钟出头
Mako's just 1v9 or what?
龙魂团。
对，那一波还是感觉就是对那个龙的嗅觉不够，因为是泰坦想去抓中，把大招给交掉了，然后血也被打了一半。
是的，然后再加上兄弟们技能都交了个7788没状态，龙坑也被占住了。然后那段时间的鳄鱼又特别能打，因为鳄鱼在线上是无压发育的，那他发育到中期一定是比9筒要厉害一些的。
是，
所以感觉要不下把就还是回归基本功，给大黄
玩法师，
然后大黄选一个什么剑魔纳尔之类的，让他找点什么线上优势，对吧？然后下半区就搞一个他们比较熟悉的体系。
感觉就是这种可能就临时要去练，一直针对下路打。今天的第一把是确实没有成功嘛？
是，同时我们也把画面交给阿福。
是的，我们也是收到消息，在接下来的第2场对局当中，滔博选择了蓝色方。让我们稍事休息，精彩比赛马上回来。
But my God, this is not the FPX from a few weeks ago. They're such a squad. Okay. Wait, so Domwon's is winning every early game against Gen G, and then they just... The question is, do they lose based off macro alone? Picks greater than LNG right now, yeah, for sure. Okay, 30 seconds, get into draft from top esports WE. Bro, and then we have LEC. LEC into LCS later. Again, bro, these days are crazy. There's 2 days like this next week as well.
되게 우승 경험도 있고 뭐 잘한다는 식의 평가로밖에 말 못할 것 같고 뭐 다른 쪽으로는 똑같은 상대 팀이고 같이 플레이하는 선수인데 뱀픽에 맞춰서 플레이를 잘 준비하면 이길 수 있다고 생각합니다.
我觉得最近 WE 状态还是算挺好的，就是他们在可能辅助野辅的游走，然后帮上那一套，我觉得他们打得很好。然后我觉得就是要注意他们这样子的游走节奏去帮上吧。然后我觉得我们自己也要就是防守一下这个点。我觉得 WE 下路的话，就是现在是
Canyon is just the goat.
游走的那种吧，他们的组合比较多的是维鲁斯啊、镜啊、巴德、洛德这样，就是可能对线比较发育的英雄。
Canyon is just the goat.
在对阵他们的时候，就是尽量把他们下路就是锁在下面吧，然后对线
Alright.
打得比较难受一点。
Series is fucked for Domwon. Watch top series.
Hello， 各位亲爱的召唤师们，大家好！这里仍然是2024英雄联盟职业联赛春季赛常规赛第7周第7日的比赛直播现场。接下来要进行的将是今天最后一场 BO3 的对决，在西安主场。
Maybe Prince could be good if Milky Way held his hand for like 10 games, gave him many wins to get his confidence back. Like with Duck Dumb, exactly, bro. You just need some guy to come in and just be like, hey, bro, we can win games. It's possible.
还是有些重要讯息要同步给各位召唤师们。英雄联盟手游送福利，勇士派对雷克顿、KDA 阿里等周最佳阵容选手招牌英雄皮肤等你拿。 仅30兆，扫码秒下云游戏客户端并完成登录即可参与抽奖。安卓用户通过云游戏下载完整客户端，还可获得英雄抽皮肤等电竞赛事专属好礼哦。LPL 官方授权选手卡赛场艺术家 Arena Artist 系列已上线，艺术创新的设计风格搭配拼图卡、彩虹套等独特玩法等你收集。线上小程序搜索不凡盒子了解更多信息。上海联盟竞技场线下同步热卖中，快来参与吧
Like I'm playing well is not on my bingo card.
Apex 联名款
Yep.
KDA 伊芙琳闪耀登场。
He's set up, bro. He's set up to succeed. He's got a Korean support, so he's not like having to deal with language barrier in lane. Then he has a jungler that's popping off.
那刚刚咱们也是聊到上一场滔博这个团战拉扯真的非常漂亮。那两位解说老师觉得这一场西安 W，
I mean, he's played pretty well, but he doesn't have to like carry many games.
能回归基本功了。
回归游走辅助帮上那一套。
是的，然后上路选一个就是单线厉害的英雄，就不是说他一定要线优，但是他在中后期一定要单线能打出作用。
打团有用的类似可能剑魔啊、娜这种嘛，所以确实这种英雄来说，对线能够小压的打团有声音嘛。
对，然后对于 W 来说，这把又来到红嘛，可以给大黄一个 counter 位。我觉得来到红最大的可能目标就是给大黄一个 counter 位。
对，主要还是有个 counter 位，然后尽可能还是我觉得要让 Fofo 可能还是玩到这种。法师，特别是会的英雄，其实上把奎姆也发挥很好嘛。
是的，
英雄能玩的话，也是要帮 Fofo 选到的。
就 Fofo 的岩雀和会吧，我觉得这个赛季他玩的很好的两个英雄，对吧？就是拿到以后效果都比较出色，而且我们在赛前也看了一个数据，就是 Fofo 和 Cream 的会的选择率以及胜率在联盟都是排在前3的，就是两边都是玩。
Does Gillies have a neck on Sir? Looks like he just has shoulders to a giant head.
放出强势下路的情况下的话，
No, he's got a neck, bro.
是你3手 BP， 你不太能够搬得完滔博的英雄池。
对，主要还是滔博就是可能性太多，但你猜不透他们后面还是会选出什么英雄。主要是 W， 我觉得是打回自己那个老一套，其实还是胜率最高的嘛。
是的，就是玩的也是最熟悉的嘛，因为此前比赛都是靠那套赢下来的。
毕竟主要快季后赛了，这个点其实很重要。
虽然有一种说法是你在季后赛前确实也得尝试更多的东西，因为 BO5 的比赛跟 BO3 有2码事儿了。但是确实面对滔博难度有点大。
对，其实主要是今天关键还是想着下路。
When does 14.6 come out? Can't wait for Smolder nerfs.
成功，那估计第2把
should be out on Wednesday actually this week.
主要这个版本不是像厄斐琉斯或者轮子妈这样英雄的版本。帮大家回忆一件事，就是在 Priest 还在沙盒的那个时期啊，整个夏季赛就是厄斐琉斯和轮子妈2个英雄差点把沙盒带到了世界赛。那个时候沙盒就是完全4保1，就靠 Priest 一个人 C， 他把将近40%的场均伤害，巨恐怖。但是就是到现在来说的话，第一不是那个版本，第二是确实他在这个赛季承担了大量工具人的位置。
对，再这样确实现在可能 W 整体配置来说，我觉得确实不太适合说只是玩这种4保1 AD 的一个阵容啊。
而且真的要4保1，现在最合格的那个1应该是小火龙，没有比这个更强的1了。就这个英雄拖到后期真的比所有 AD 都厉害，
太无敌了。
就你看那天我记着是 OMG 的比赛，塞纳跟小火龙对叠，就是叠到40分钟，完全不是一个英雄。
喷一下半血。
对，然后塞纳点前排不掉血。
Is Gilius less cringe in real life? No, he's just equally cringe.
跟小火龙比真的相差太远了，
太超模。
所以说这个英雄真得大。
Part of his charm, bro. He is just
就是点6会削得更凶一点
unapologetically cringe.
他过早的发力，你可以把他的整个机制往后延，但是他太早的发力，针对很多，尤其是那种就他上半区厉害的队伍来说，他下半区再搞个这个东西，你拿他没啥办法。
感觉还是真英雄，就是。
You don't have the email to pay for the gym yet? I even paid.
而且他的输出手法也很简单。
对他只要 Q 前排。 后排还能喷到，
他能喷到谁就喷谁，
对
他都不需要说去把
跨过前排这种各种操作，确实不太，
也不用像厄斐琉斯一样，你必须撒一个好的大招，或者是叠一身飞轮。
来看吧，看一下 W 今天第2场会用什么类似的阵容。其实魏加岩雀这个组合啊，其实是蛮适合他们的，又能针对到对面比较强的下路啊。
然后选手又比较擅长这2个英雄，搬小火龙了。
You need to go when Sergio is there. I'm telling you. Sergio? Damn, you're on a first name basis with him? Yeah, Sergio is not railing my girlfriend. Nice. His name is Sergio. He's not a trainer named Sergio. Excellent.
对吧？右边这3手已经帮他想好，再搬个塞纳。
卡马这边也是搬掉。
就确实在前3手没有太多能变的地方。
Now he just gives a massive discount. I wonder why he's giving you massive discount. Nice.
要拿一套自己更喜欢的阵容。
He's just giving a massive discount.
如果考虑不搬的话，就是可能还是因为
And she has to just pay in other ways. Excellent. Good to know. Well played, Sergio.
还在犹豫，
还在犹豫啊。这个塞纳还是要搬，然后没办法，你看那个 ID，
杰克塞纳得
你就得搬，对吧？你看 ID 就得搬。
All right.
杰克来把
Senna, Callista, Smolder, all banned. Damn, bro. AD carry is weak.
这样对于 WE 来说的话，确实可以让微沃的英雄在后面。
There's first pick.
先把
All right. What is the angle from Prince? Is he just gonna play Jin like he plays every game that I see him in? It's probably just Jin.
这个英雄有没有考虑？
要不就会加赵信吧，对吧？我就会加赵信。
Every time I tune into stream, man. Yeah, this is pretty much what you can expect. It's called consistency, Crowny. You need to have a Jarvan would be good. You can go Jarvan over Vi here. They go Viego. I don't really like that. Will just be some tank. I mean, dude, is Ornn even that bad into Camille anymore? I know Camille used to like counter Ornn, but without Divine Sunder, I wonder if it even counters Ornn. I mean, 369 should go some frontline. He can just go Cassante still. The Camille support. It's probably just top. I mean, Wayward plays it. I don't think. I mean, Camille support. Maybe you can go Camille support into Ashe Varus. It sounds hard though. I just feel like Camille support is too cheesy. Let's see though. Okay. They go the TF top. Let's see if the Camille support can lane. Do you just go barrier heal here? You probably just go barrier on... You go barrier on AD here, or do you go barrier on support? You probably go barrier on support and Ashe just walks up and autos him.
晋加卡米尔了。
有点期待这个组合，但他的控制很稳定，只要卡米尔一能。
I mean, if you're gonna go Camille support, the AD carry that you need here is Jin. Like, you need an AD carry that can kind of like 2v1 the lane while you just sit there and wait for your timings.
主要他有个自适应护盾嘛。
那今天确实 WE 是做足准备来的。
今天确实在 BP 上面下足了功夫啊 ，WE。 在疯狂的创新，也在突破自己。
1-0 down, you lock this ball. I mean, this is the perfect team to lock this ball in against. By the way, you're like massive underdogs.
卡米尔大家都是只听过传说，但是没有在赛场上见过。
今天其实很多观众很期待一下 LPL 什么时候来一手这个卡米尔辅助。
来看一下这把卡米尔辅助掏出来以后效果怎么样？因为这个版本呢，确实在排位里面辅助卡米尔很热门，而且强度很高。你中期甚至他发育得当的话，你可以把它当一个上单来使。
跟刚改版一开始有潘森一样，那个血凝潘子，
那个排位无敌，2级做了
就必死。
对，基本上就是要不交双招，要不就死了。然后后面等他血明出来以后，就做谁死。
但是卡米尔现在确实很适合下路，下路好挂墙一点。
而且这个英雄确实也好游走，对吧？他游走成功率还挺高的。
但也是因为风险性很高啊，
是的，
很多队伍都不会考虑选择他。
风险与收益并存啊。
Yeah, you go barrier on the Ashe here.
现场的粉丝朋友们来看一下双方的第2局下路。
I don't know. Let's see it, bro. Let's see it. I want to see if Camille can actually. Wait, Camille doesn't go. Doran's Blade himself? Or Doran's Shield or something? You actually just go the support item on Camille's support? Into Ashe Varus? Aren't you just gonna get pummeled if you do this?
这是 We 在 LPL 的第200次出场哦。来看一下这场的卡牌大师能给 WE 带来多大。
Don't you just get fucking pummeled?
他这个上路对线虽然卡牌被削了，但打魁桑提还是挺舒服的。
1打1肯定是没问题的。
就怕抓嘛。
确实就怕抓。那下路要跟着兵线出去了，不能跟打其他组合那样，就是顶着兵线跟你硬。
1级怕被脏一套，那这个对线就不舒服了。这把 Prince 带的是黑暗收割。 也没有带迅捷步法赖线。
前面要是被
And Wandy sits next to the wall, so you can do this. I mean, it's actually good if they go on to Jackie Love, because Jackie Love is the squishier member here. Ah, Ashe is just 2v1ing them.
这边不对呀，卡了一下平 A 呀。
Because Jackie Love has only heal, but Mako obviously has the heal plus the barrier.
第一套是全中到了 AD 身上。
对，还要硬来吗
Yeah, I don't think you can go on to Mako here, bro. Anything, he'd just barrier and then beat your ass.
又不对了，
不对了，感觉要爆了1级。这不挂住了？
挂住了。
而且这个状态 ，Prince 是没法跟伤害。
Are we just gonna dive with Tien? They're trying to push the wave slow.
打野直接靠下。
The melees won't go into turret here. They pushed it slow enough for the melees don't go into turret. They're getting fucked here, by the way. They are getting fucked. They can push it now. They're just making sure that Xin is not covering it, and then they're gonna go bot. Yeah, just go bot, just go bot, just go bot. Tien, bro, you're missing the timing. Go bot. What is he doing? It's a free kill bot, by the way. It's so free if he just went bot here. Nah. I mean, Jin backed off to Narnia. Jin is 0 CS. But I think Tien could have just dove it, bro. Oh, we have support item.
主要1级配合失误了，这少 A 了一下，不然攒上低语那一枪，其实套路是不会反打的。
主要还是那一波，就那愣了一下，影响还挺大的。
AD 最做噩梦的1级。
Okay, well, Prince will get some CS on the 5th wave, I think.
那辅助吃饱了，
辅助饱了，而且卡米尔现在时隔2593天再次登场，上一次是 IM 的 Road 选手。 这都17年的事儿了。
The last time this was played was by IMA Road. Nice.
iwdominate 也选择是一个攻之装嘛，但没有选择那像那种多按键那种出来跟你硬刚的。
因为后面都不能。
And just threw his W to Narnia.
装备就不能出攻之装，但 iwdominate 熟悉的游走又来了，找 Cream 吗？但中路 Fofo 不太好配合呀，而且 Cream 往上半区走的。
而且打这种可能比较奇怪。
How can play? Says the Chinese caster. Yeah, how can play, bro? How can play?
而且难受在 AD， 这个线又出去了。
下路咋办呢？线出去了。 然后回家买了个小绿瓶，
有等级差之后， 你更打不过了。
就是踢上去也打不过了，你踢到了都打不过。
特别是你不能踢辅助。
是的，就他带屏障，然后杰克又有闪，而且现在赵信的位置会被滔博给锁死，因为天是反了下半区的，他知道赵信只能在上半区。
卡牌这边确实单方面太享受了。
很享受。现在 WE 也只能等着卡牌。
Prince is a solid 5 CS.
是的，下路这个
回归老一套。
He is not suffering.
只能就尽可能的别被越塔就行。
AD 辅助辅刀是一样的
啊，那咋办呢？这3波兵一个没吃啊！来了。
Oh, I want he's going in here.
有屏障啊！哎，汪迪要被打残这样。
Holy fuck, it looks so miserable actually. Look at the wave, bro. Oh, they're pushing it hard here because Iwandi has the base because they know that they can just dive Prince, so Prince is gonna have to give the CS again. Welcome! Welcome back to the LPL, Princey Poo.
然后没有闪现，要被继续追。致命花再被扭了，等下一个 W 马上好了。看小天直接单杀，人都快给了 Jacky 了。
FF
基地冒烟了，这样玩真冒烟了。
现在这波线吃完，又能回家出波装备。
这下路还怎么玩啊？这
下一波又是推出去的线。
因为线进塔了，然后下波线 W 的线又会出去，出去以后滔博再吞波线，再压进来，小天又来了。
哎，但这波卡米尔找了波机会，不过是
6级的狐狸
踢到，
杀不了，就是6级狐狸，
但逼了一个大招。最近感觉确实下路这种画面看的有点多啊。
但是这样的差距，就是对线这样补刀差距，这个赛季基本上没咋见过。
哦，
开机跑。
369 was almost level 6. He was looking for an angle there. He was trying to hit level 6 off that wave while he wanted to hit level 6 off the wave while also CCing enemy with W and then ult afterwards and try to chase him down. Wayward might just be dead. It's about the timing of 369's W. Oh, 369 mistimed it. 369 misplayed. If he timed his W well, he could have either killed or got flash from Wayward.
这边要绕后
，Prince
在卡视野怎么出去了？
做噩梦的一劫。
He has flash now. There it is.
A 闪，再来一剑。这次卡牌开个大招，假装支援一下，其实是飞线上。
He's actually got 24 CS. I'm surprised he has 24 CS even.
要被卡住了。
我在 AD 永远看不到青钢影。
青钢影也不想回来看这个 AD 了，对吧？就看了也没用，线上大家都是坐牢。
一人出了一双鞋。
小龙轻松控下来。
王的确试了一下，发现这英雄好像不太适合打比赛。
W was on CD, was it? Wait, did they change that about Kha'zix? Kha'zix still balanced even after they changed that?
就是1级卡了一下平 A， 就不卡那个平 A 不会这么难受，因为你 A 出去以后你有一发低语，就任何2个人都不敢上来继续追着你 A 了。线被扣了怎么办呢？
只能看了。
啊，作为老辅助，这时候你会跟队友说什么？
这个时候其实下路都沉默不语，
就已经。
Did they make it so you can't W insta when you all out? I thought you could insta W when you all out.
AD 跟辅助经济一样。
I'll just check.
两兄弟已经现在不用做太多的沟通的，一切沟通都是无效。
现在就是只能艾王弟去帮边线了，横已经到6了，现在需要横跟艾王弟联动一下，硬去抓一边。
但确实这个时候可能。
但小天先到，
想先动手。
攒了个 Q3的，小天看到了横 Q3 敲回来。
They're going on to TN, but it was a red card. This is a gold card, maybe it's a kill.
那这样上路这波打不起来了。
我觉得还是有点不理智啊。
艾王弟想过来配合一波越塔吗？但是这个地方是有针眼的，艾王弟过来已经被发现了。
而且狐狸也帮不了。
Yeah, I know it has a minimum channel, but like, doesn't it reset?
不够，有点风险。
而且他是奎桑提
，4级。
4级。
面对一个6级位。
Oh, Prince is suffering. He's just laning at tier 2.
那玩手机呗。
He has 26 CS at 8 minutes.
现在只能说看一下卡米尔去中路吃镀层了。
这时候就切，对吧？看一下兄弟们在干嘛。
对，跟他没关系了。
看一下兄弟们在干嘛。这把游戏已经没有我了，就兄弟们加油吧。
又站住了。
西部牛仔。
14-4. I'll check 14-4.
假装自己很忙啊，
假装很忙，搞点部署。
I know the cooldown is no longer reduced during all out, but it still resets on W, no? You can still just insta W after you ult as Cassante, correct? Which means that the guy saying that W is on cooldown there just doesn't make sense. He has no flash. He's just dead. Ah, he got one wave and then he died for it. Nice. Relax.
给了呗。
盆也走了，又是只剩你一个人了。
那就给了呗。
那给了这边，只能给了。
33刀，10分钟不到1塔，我都不敢想这个维鲁斯一会儿战争有多吓人。
我都不知道这要怎么付。
是的。2000。
All right, he's down 2k gold. He is just down a solid 2k gold.
感觉湾地区中路确实吃了不少Popo的兵啊，
有点像有点像在看解说。
Yeah, I respect Prince for playing fasting Jin during Ramadan.
差距太大了是吧？
是。
That's how you know he's a real one.
打完就玩不了了。来了 ，W 想做事，矮王地只有4节，3个人抓369，369在等。
Okay, 369 is just dead.
带走一个5级的矮王地，这样一个2T 角出来以后，伤害还是能够给威尔拿下这个人头。 现在威尔是 WE 最大的希望了，威尔是单线有优势的，而且队友帮他拿了个头。
啊，确实只能把希望寄予卡牌了。
是的，
下面只能在对面下路不在手，
哎呦，
稍微摸一点，吃到了。
So is Cream TPing bot? Like he better TP bot, no? Don't we TP bot here?
6级能加狙了，有点用了。
哎，摸下。
We don't TP bot. We just give this whole wave.
哎，又犹豫。
哎，小魔。 觉得看到双人落在中路露头了，哎呀
！Wow! Oh, now we TP bot, huh?
算了，哥们儿溜。
You really wanted to base for Malignance here, but I think you just, I mean, I think here you literally just TP bot, farm these 2 waves, and then base again, and then buy Malignance. I think he just played this wrong.
我也感觉不对啊，平时都是14分钟我再去下的，怎么现在就
这么早就换下来了？
这么早就来了？
但不过来到中路线都能
好吃线了，对，来到中好吃线了。
哎，但是走过来又回城了。佛跟他说我要再吃一波，
耶，
又没东西吃了。
就佛哥现在交流是兄弟，你这把反正都已经这样了，对吧？你把线给我吧。
It's like here, he just like walked to the jungle, hit the cone, and then walked back to lane. Like this could be just your base and walk back bot.
下路也没法出去，因为是个狐狸。但是威尔现在单线优势还是很大的，小田还是想来动威尔，恒也在旁边 ，Mako 也到了 ，JK Love 也在，人比你多一个，合适有闪，选择找。
Hane's going on to Mako. He just got turbo one shot. Couldn't even press R. He got turbo one shot. Arrow into Vera's ult.
主要是直接走了过去啊。
是的 ，W 闪。
Oh.
但走位扭了，大招给个减速 ，W。
He was trying to burn Fovo's flash.
矮王，你过来救。
Reem is looking.
狐狸来了。
That's not a thing, I don't think.
预判，但是拉开位置了。
试一下，
那这个中塔怎么守呢？
只能被吃镀层了呀。
哦哟，还在玩，全残了，闪现一击。
Oh, he actually hit. He hit and Fofo lived on 8 HP.
个位数的
Damn. Buff Varus.
把花去了呀。
Now they get free Drake.
主要现在差距太大了，有一点。
现在金刚影不好抓人，他没地方给他摸一。
I'm just surprised that that Camille starts support item in this lane. I would feel like in this lane you would just go like Doran's Blade or you'd go like D Shield or something in order to try to actually play into the double poke. But he just picked the support item and literally they just lost hard on their first trade to the point where they can't even catch the first wave.
这波吃的很饱啊，也是破掉一。
Wayward's pretty strong this game.
真的很忙啊，
哎，怎么这么忙啊？
你看他的战绩也没做事，但他真的很忙，
就是
走来走去的。
对，等线进来呗，这也不敢出去，出去了到时候吃个大招，交个净化就更站不住了。
这塔前是。 好在是个镜，还能接控。
对，就是等会儿打团，他怎么都还是有用的，就不至于说那种纯发育型像金克斯一类的英雄
是真没用了。
是的。扫到了 ，WE 人多，
Okay, 369 is just dead, I think. Oh, wait, maybe not? Oh, no. Okay, 369 doesn't kill Prince at least. Mako is dead. All right, they're kind of scrapping. No TP on Cream here. He should just hit top turret. I don't know why he's trying to move. Kind of big. I think his like Drake is still in 3 minutes. They'll just play for that.
真能完了，这卡牌现在起码中期能稳住了，而且现在单线能给很大的压力。哎，其实今天就第二把369给的还蛮多机会的。看一下这一波，这边是看到维鲁斯位置，应该是第一时间就飞过去了。是。哦，直接飞过去，然后残血交出一个闪现，啊，配合。
Bro, he's lucky. He is lucky he lived that.
第一时间没有看到，然后转回来，滔波已经阵亡3人了。
Gonna get top turret.
狐狸在正面，确实这把单线上面369因为被抓了一波，然后又是英雄。
Alright, Herald will use it to break mid. Mid won't die off just the crash, I don't think. Probably need like a couple love taps, but it should be fine. Remember ways Dom 1 throws leads is impossible. Did they throw a lead?
中路放先锋了，还是尽可能的想把1塔给拿下，因为拿下1塔对于 Top 来说的话，进攻更好选择。但是现在 WE， 不太好防守，主要是塔的血量撞一头就没了。来一剑。
Ooh, they got onto Fofo. Fofo's just dead.
但是有兄弟帮忙接 Prince 这波
Kind of clean.
帮忙接了，但 Fofo 还是倒了。
Trying to save their CC for Hang.
已经结束了，被点回了2塔。 哇，这波 Prince 泪目啊，上来帮忙挡了个 E， 然后又
They're gonna rotate bot. What's the play? Cream is gonna look.
又来了，
He thought Iwani would go to the side, trying to predict it.
但这样没有人员防守的话，这个2塔是必掉的。而且下路这边也
Good arrow from Mako.
是的，
They get mid turret. Rotate for bot turret. Oh, they're snowballing this game really well. Getting the tier 2s. Drake in 130. Wayward's pretty strong. No one else is.
对于 W 来说，只能期待大黄在单线打出比较大的。就看能不能还是打出上波那种机会吧。
Yeah, Wayward just takes the entire wave. I'm sure this guy doesn't want to forfeit.
找机会飞得比较远。
Wayward's looking for Ejaculate here.
有意的在拉扯 ，iwdominate 顶上来要先。
Oh, he doesn't have angle. He doesn't have angle. Cream is here.
知道卡牌在自家野区的要追，哎呀，又发个表情。逃跑路线。
Oh, Cream is just TPing. That's just bullying. He's just dancing.
我也是牛仔。
He's dead as hell.
两个牛仔。
I mean, he needed to TP right on Jackie 11. They just had to send it on him, I think. But they probably are not killing.
边线也没法处理了。主要对于 W 来说，他们唯一的支柱大黄倒一波的话，这个节奏就很难再延续。就接下来的单带的话，给的压力不像刚才那么足了，因为现在大招也在 CD。这波主要是还是金刚影。 现在没什么装备。
I mean, Ejaculate just saw this guy here.
第一时间别人拉开，直接起火，他还是得死。太脆了。是，而且他其实会很长的一个距离开团的。
Yeah, it's too hard.
跟不上，可能也完全跟不上。你跑路，我跳舞，对吧？我们都是牛仔。现在。 小龙刷新，浩博可以推完中线直接去拿小龙。
One deflect with deflect. I mean, there's like Jackie Love.
直接逼出了这个疾跑，走位还是很巧妙的哦，把 E 给扭开了。
Movement for Wayward, but Jackie Love had no sums, but he was full HP. He was in really good position. I think it's impossible for Wayward to kill him there. Didn't have rapid fire. Look for the stun over the wall. They positioned away from him because they had a ward that he TP'd on.
而且主要会确实还蛮危险，很容易射一箭就被抓了。对，会现在也不敢带线带得太出去，你只能说等着收线。
I bet no one on WE actually wants Prince over Stay. Yep.
就会是不可能把线带过河的，就只能在塔前。对，而且天也知道了，要跟着这个双人路线在一起走，不然会被卡牌飞。排野区的视野做了其实挺多保护大黄的视野的。 但对面中线站得太死了，很想帮大黄啊！现在上野还是有战斗力的，就两兄弟如果控制给上的话，是有机会秒人的。
What is he building with Dirk and Caulfields? Umbral Glaive? A lot of people just go Sundered Sky. Like the Camille build that everyone goes, they go Blood Song, Sundered Sky. Sometimes Eclipse into Sundered Sky.
这把如果有那个热点图，你会发现这个下路永远没在一起过。
就1级打完了以后就分开了，
就没见过面了，
对，就
你
分开，
回一波，我回一波，
都各回各的。然后矮王帝就再没去过下了。
主要是因为辅助项如果太脆的话，容易被佛威哥捡魂。
嗯，他没法打先手，他先手上去对面会集火他，然后瞬间就倒了。
捡一个魂变清安营，太爽了。
是的。 现在恒只能尽可能的保着自己的边线啊，就谁要把线送出去，他就在哪个半区保一波。这段时间对于涛波来说
，looks free，
事儿做，就是推线，然后等着大龙刷新，一键中有净化，
那打个净化，那下波要小心了，然后等会再做一个线眼。
Oh my God, the Q from Jackie Love, Jesus. He has no cleanse now.
还是想主动冲一。
Trying to find an angle that maybe they can camp out, like TF port or something.
涛波要来大龙附近给压力了。
Maybe flank onto Jackie Love. TF can base and maybe port. They try to go on Jackie Love with when he has no, I mean, because he doesn't have cleanse. Probably the angle. It's probably the only angle they can get. I actually kind of like it. I think Jackie Love can die here. Yeah, Jackie Love can die. Yeah, Jackie Love is dead. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
滔波的人来的也很快，
你秒掉一个，你解决不了佛耶哥呀。
是的，这佛耶哥只要能收割战场，这残局就是打不了。大黄想找机会回城，小天来了，找到了。
And he's here. They tried, bro. They tried. I mean, I don't know what else they're supposed to do, bro. It's kind of just over. They got Jackie Love. Die as a result. It's kind of just doomed. They can't get in. They don't do it that fast without Jackie Love here, so maybe they try something. Wouldn't be mad at the attempt. Okay. Wei actually gets them off. All right. Probably the best they can do, bro. It is what it is.
来看这波，其实是想利用一个视野差，卡牌直接飞，确实是秒掉了。
是的，确实
是花了所有技能的。
第一时间伤害是够秒位 AD， 但后面就打不了了，因为双 C 都没有办法给予太多的伤害。现在，尤其是
did TN just completely fail his Z there? Is that what I saw?
补技能。
All right. Prince was the problem in FlyQuest. I mean, he is looking like the fraud. You look at everyone else on the team. Vulcan's doing better. Vikla is doing better. Impact is doing better. The main fraud. Ooh, Vovo's got position here on... Oh, he missed the fear. Oh, and this charm just lands. He's just dead. Flash onto Fofo. Cream just saving his charm. Yeah, he just saved it. Made Fofo juke himself to death. They just pushing mid? Yeah, fuck the Baron, bro. Just push mid.
是的。 下路线清了过来，感觉滔波一会儿可以直接把龙魂一控，然后再去拿个大龙。这面 WE 手线都很成问题，然后这段时间确实会和镜的装备还不够，尤其是这个镜太穷了。再也去蹲。
Looking for a catch mid. And if they win a fight now, they can just end. They want to fight hard enough. Wait, CPing out. It looks pretty fraudulent. Just look for Iwandi, okay. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. I guess you just start Baron. I mean, starting Baron is not that easy versus Hwei. They don't have like the most damage ever. Wayward has ult to... Oh wait, never mind. He has no ult. Okay. Jin actually did some damage onto Mako here. Hank could maybe look for a steal. Not like giga unplayable, I guess. They're going on Wayward. Wayward flashes. Mofo is just dead. Tien lives on 1 HP. Tien lives on 1 HP. It's maybe just an end angle. It's probably just an end angle. That guy's dead as hell. Oh, Mako's here. Holy shit, Mako. All right, bro. All right, GG. 20 seconds. They have wave. Yeah, it should be over. Hank will spawn. Iwandi will spawn. It's probably just over. GG. Didn't even need the Baron, bro. They just pulled the trigger. Well played.
这样随着5人抱团齐推啊，可以恭喜滔博2-0战胜 WE。
All right, nice. All right, I'm out, boys. I'm out. I will see you guys for LEC in 2.5 hours or 3.5 hours. Peace.
直接1级对线打爆了，就玩不了了。
那一波直接把人打回家，然后正常来说就是打野会往下刷感觉其实 WE 一开始没有做好这种准备，就打野没有做好说下路会被越嘛。其实上面3组再下来，其实时间有点慢了。
是的，大家都跟大黄友好互动啊，老哥们儿。确实，滔博的下路给的压力太大了，尤其是你让他拿到维鲁斯加寒冰。 我觉得一般应该都不会让滔博下路拿到这种组合的，
而且本来 WE 的下路就是偏弱势的。
是的，他本来就是抗压型的下路，然后你还让滔博的下路拿到这种组合。
今天这一把压制抗足了，
抗晕了，应该是直接抗晕掉了。
1级在那个草不知道站了多久，
然后等了半天踢上去，自己小失误了一波，就没有那个小失误不会有这么难受。
就第2波踢上去踢到艾希了嘛。
是的，再次恭喜滔博。
是的，再次恭喜滔博赢得了本场比赛的胜利，战绩来到了10-3，依然可以保3争2。哇，这把还是非常的效率啊！阿水前期终于不用再抗压了，1级打完，其实对面的劣势就已经非常大了，对线期他们更是猛猛的进行压制。中期呢，他们以领先的经济优势，稳稳的赢下团战，控下资源，最终可以说是非常轻松的赢得了本场比赛的胜利。那么现在是我们的赛后共庆时刻。 英雄联盟全新活动《青花神韵宝典》限时上线，解锁即送一款全新青花瓷史诗皮肤，更有随机珍稀皮肤、传说皮肤、11个盲盒、25神话精粹、杰作宝箱及钥匙等丰厚奖励，满级更有神话皮肤3选1，立即获取，错过不再。那2位解说老师怎么评价本场滔博的发挥呢？
这把甚至可以算3打5打爆了。
主要就是打野跟下路，其实整局游戏就是围绕这个打野跟下路，而且后面其实天转变很快，被抓了一波之后啊，是紧紧的靠着下路在走的。
是的，他就每一波都在下路的身边，然后一起做视野。就 WE 不管怎么拆人过来，你除非是5打3，那我觉得就是肯定优势。你4打3，那个装备差距我都觉得不是很稳。
但只能说确实青钢影级英雄，特别遇到强队的下路，还是不能随意用的，还不如玩个巴德中午咖啡然后丢了。
我感觉巴德真挺好的。 但是那个青钢影选的早，就是他想摇一手啊，然后发现是魁桑踢以后，你拿青钢影去打也没有太大的说法，就是
也只能发育嘛。
是的，只能发育。
被推一推，
这把确实没办法，就1级对线就结束了，然后2级打完冒烟了，基地直接冒烟了，那波打完。
那波太厉害了，一般来说只会说前期可能被打回去1次加，然后打野骚扰一波，结果第2波又踢上去，
然后直接
又死了，
就走了。
对，
就游戏就走了。 就这把就没轮到 WE 的上中野发力就已经结束了，
因为这把只有中间那波找了一波机会吧，确实飞得很好嘛，飞到杰克旁边了。
是，但我觉得就是科研固然是好，对吧？但是就是科研的时候，还是得考虑一下整个容错性，
感觉得跟打野配合更好一些，甚至打野得往下刷一下。
对，
因为回程再下来时间肯定是不够的。
而且这个组合感觉哥俩还得多练练。我觉得就是卡米尔配镜这个组合是没问题的，控制确实足，1级如果没失误的话，也能打出不错的效果。但还是得多练练，加强默契。
哦，这把我的 MVP 我给到 Mako，
我也给 Mako 啊，这把对线到射箭，
主要我觉得可能还在对线端，其实已经结束游戏了。
对，
优势太大了。
1级直接给对面点爆了。 加上这把杰克对线也狠呀，剑也准，然后一直给压力。
但觉得维鲁斯这英雄中间太容易被针对了。
没有自保能力。
对，这份卡牌每一波飞都是飞维鲁斯的。
因为这把杰克是没有进化，然后也没有先出罩子。
是的。 哎呦，这波是唯一抓的一波机会啊！感觉飞的也很好，但后面来说，滔博调整了一下，3个人的警报团，后面就给不到任何这种可能能抓边的机会了。
整把比赛最好的机会，然后后面就是几支神剑，
然后包括这一个先锋的时候，这一剑其实蛮关键的，帮助滔博其实把中路2塔、下路2塔都破掉了，
完全跟不上这一波，
直接交闪后拉。
而且就算梅库没腰这个闪，威沃尔的配合，哎，王帝先把梅库杀掉了以后，后面残局也打不了。
是的，关键还是就是你这边的辅助，其实一般对面有辅 A 哥的时候是不能说，特别是开团辅助啊，发育太差的。你看，就这种一见面就变魂了。
就那种带控的辅助一出来直接掉的话是很伤的。
这种牛头瑞尔你接受不了，一见面就变成魂。哎呦，一个魅惑要死啊！
再来一剑，动不了了。
这就可能也是因为，就是这种英雄吧，职业赛上没法说变成那种很勤出场率的英雄啊。
所以他2000多天没登场了呢。
是，就跟那个潘子也是一样的，有可能登场也是这样子。
就排位里确实厉害，然后有可能你训练赛偶尔掏一把出来效果也好，然后你赛场上一试，发现其实对面也知道该怎么防。
对，别人贴太紧了。
是吧 ？Prince 真的太难受了。感觉排位都没玩过这种局。
你看这里一复活又死啊！
就2兄弟想操作，打了半天不掉血，
就打包个盾。
所以就有些时候你选择这样新奇的阵容的话，配合好了确实是奇招，但是没配合好，你也不能说他这个创新是失败的，对吧？就是它是有可行性，而且这个组合确实有可行性，但是你放给对面。
感觉还是给的对面这2个人
太厉害了。
对，这个寒冰位置是我感觉可能换一些组合会更好一些。
我甚至感觉就是踢点软辅啊，什么
露露，
哎，效果应该还可以，对吧？
有机会还能打出那种奇效。
1级的时候如果踢的是个软辅，他还真还不了手，而且很脆，得交闪。看一下这把 MVP 啊，给到了 Mako 的寒冰，今天2连 MVP，第8次 MVP 了，
状态太好了。
今天这2把
下路2兄弟的这个配合啊。
就下路这个限压2把游戏太夸张了，
基本确实遇到很多队伍，只要是下路不强的，基本是下路在对线情况就能够终结这个游戏了。
对，就第1把抗压，然后教科书布隆，然后第2把就是给了2个射手直接对线打爆，所以就感觉后面的队伍在面对滔博的时候，还是得把更多的班位投资到下半区，
确实得给到下路。
而对于 WE 来说的话，其实我感觉